Yeah, I think I've figured out that I'm screwed for this season, but it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
There's I don't know if you saw any of my stream last night, but I
It's
had
over.
probably three back-to-back games of Hardpoint where my teammates are flipping just willy-nilly. Like we were on Rio
Everyone's going
P2.
everywhere.
Oh, we got a 4-down wipe. I'm like, all right, I'm in the hill. We're chilling. We got a free 60. And I just see my team just take off to P3. I'm like, oh, shit. And obviously you get double
Early
chats.
rotating. Yeah, you
Yeah.
just get slammed.
Yeah. And then I played basically the only thing that I'm gonna be doing is like my push is just to try to get to diamond so that when season 3 comes out, I can start grinding that with the boys again. And it's like we're
Mhm.
all at plat and then I can kind
Everyone's
of like
working their way up. Yeah,
yeah, but
I feel that. I feel that.
that's the only hope. I did have some pretty nice heroic hardpoint games last night. End up learning from my mistakes on Skid Row, so I'll take it.
All right. Yeah.
We were
I was
gonna lose
getting.
a P1 contest, so
I did. I was
getting fried.
1-1, then lost,
Okay,
then ended on a 3-game win streak, and I was like, yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm getting off. I
there you go,
was like, there's only so much of this I can take in one sitting.
bro. I'm just at the point where I'm playing Invasion Control and one of my teammates, who first of all won't shut the fuck up. I should have just muted him out with my mistake.
Yeah.
Every single round that we have defense, this guy is sitting in the front right corner of bus station, like just posted with a sub.
Hmm.
So like we'll try to get two down, and I'm trying to kind of like play the game, get more map control, kind of make it
Yeah.
tough
Yeah.
on them.
Yeah.
And every single time there's a lane open where I just get shot in the back, right? Get two, and it's just
Just get screwed.
yeah. And of course the funniest part is when they want to talk shit because they have a couple more kills than you, but you're like, bro, you're not playing the game. Like
Yeah.
you're not helping the team. We
Not
can't win.
helping
There's
me at
no way.
all.
Yeah, you're not helping shit.
Not helping the boys.
But I wouldn't quite say it's a bone to pick because I know I'm getting better, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's just small
You got to take what
increments.
you can get
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So it's good, but I don't know. Did you see the sketch podcast that just came out with Jinxie?
I've seen clips of it. I haven't actually watched it though.
I'm not gonna lie to you and say that it's a great watch. Um, you could definitely tell that Sketch isn't used to doing like podcast type stuff, and neither is Jinxie really.
Yeah.
It's funny, but there's a lot of moments where they're just like, "What do you want me to do here? Like, what?
Yeah.
Cut that,
I don't
cut
think they're
that."
built for the podcast. They're built for the IRL streams.
Dude, just
That's what
if
they're
I
built
could,
for.
I would pay a lot of money to just get a week straight of streams with Jerry After Dark and Sketch,
Hmm.
just on multiple games.
Yeah.
Like that would just be
That'd be
perfect.
it's elite content for sure.
Yeah, I
No
mean, what
doubt.
more do
No
you really
doubt.
need? Yeah, man. What do we? I mean, how's the week been? We just been getting absolutely chowed out, or just
No,
fucked
not
over?
too bad. Pretty standard week. Long week, long days. Now that we have track
Okay.
meets on like during the week now, it just kind of makes
Y-
everything.
Yeah, those like your Tuesdays now, or is that like a
Yeah.
normal thing?
Well, it'll
Okay.
be next Tuesday, and then we'll have a month off, and then we'll a couple more Tuesdays mixed in there. So
Okay.
that gets a little makes
Got the
it.
track going up on a Tuesday.
Yeah, it's a lot, but we move. We
I'm
move.
gonna have to come out and see one of those on a Tuesday.
Yeah, there will be a Damien on this Tuesday coming up. I think I'll start at like 3:30 probably, something like that.
Okay.
Typically right after school
See if I
when it
can.
gets popping. Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got McFried today at work. I mean, it
Really? It was
was
a tough one.
like obviously I'm not gonna get into too many details because of the
Yeah,
company
yeah.
I work for. You don't want to get people in
Don't need to
trouble.
get sued.
Yeah, right. I don't need any of that.
Yeah.
But let's just say if you have someone that you work with and you'd prefer to work with option A because they're really great to work with, but they're not as big of a contract, but like they get stuff done
Mhm.
for you. Option B, we'll get a lot more money, but like I'm gonna have to babysit for 6 months, and quote unquote the person has told me I need to be their mom.
Yeah.
So option B came through today, and they're
Mhm.
like, "Hey, those campaigns that you're still trying to launch from like last year? Yeah, they just added more for that last year that we're gonna add to the rotation." So
Yeah.
I lost full kind of at like 10 a.m. I ain't gonna lie.
That sounds
It's
about
like
right.
I okay, all right,
Thank you. Thank you,
thank
brother.
you, thank you, brother. So, but
Yeah,
we
I've been
regained.
yeah, I've been just deciphering people getting injured, people not running. They always like to tell me like 2 days before the track meet, "Oh yeah, I actually can't make it." when I've been planning stuff for like 2 weeks. So thanks for fucking nothing, pretty much. I just
Thank
sit
you,
there
brother.
looking like
Thank
I'm
you.
like sit there looking like an idiot, and I have to like reschedule a bunch of stuff. And
Didn't you say you only have like 4 girls for the girls team too that'll run?
I mean,
Like,
yeah, we barely. The girls are fine because they always show up every time. It's the
okay,
guys that like, oh, I'm going to
yeah, they
this
just
place
scam.
for a football recruiting thing. I have a this thing. I'm like, bro, I don't. You got to tell me that like not today.
Like
Like, so I
2
don't
weeks ago.
plan the whole thing around your availability, and I'm setting this whole thing up so we could run fast in this certain event, and then you're just not there. Like, that doesn't help me at all. You're just screwing me over.
Uh, that is, but that's like typical high school stuff. Like that's
Yeah,
what
I
you
mean
don't
it.
know in high school. You just kind of see it from this kind of,
Yeah,
and then when you get older, you're like, oh shit, there's like other stuff that kind of,
yeah. There's like my
commingles.
job at stake here. You're just making
Yeah,
me look like an idiot.
yeah,
So thanks for that.
yeah.
Thanks for making me look dumb.
That's never fun. That's
No,
never fun. And then they
like
got you in your bag like you're a GM or something. You're trying to make moves and position
yeah, and
people,
it's
and
impossible. I can't do shit.
there's no free agents you can just pick up. You can't
Nope,
just fill a roster. It's just
nope.
what you got's what you got.
It's just here we are getting slammed.
Yeah,
Just getting absolutely Kentucky fried out here every
yeah.
day.
You're
Try
getting ready for the
trying my
mean.
best.
Yeah, you're like, I'll win my one, but I can't.
Yeah,
Can't win the one before here.
can't help everybody.
Okay, so kind of have the expectations low for this upcoming events here.
Yeah, I mean, this was like we were supposed to run really fast, and then like people are just freaking dropping like flies. So there's only so much I can pull off here, you know.
You have to kneecap someone on the other team to get a
At
little
this point, yeah,
advantage.
that's what it's looking like.
Little Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm not too stressed about it, but would like
Just
to know
mildly.
who's gonna be there at least like by when the week starts, not
Right.
2 days before.
So you're at about like a 45% kind of stress. Like we're not
Yeah,
DEFCON
I'm
3
getting
yet, but we're
I'm getting
kinda
close though. They're not
okay.
making it easy, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, they're not giving you anything for free
They're
here.
not helping me out, so
No.
they need to help me a little more.
Yeah. Yeah, that's never great. I was just checking because we were trying to see if USC was gonna go on a run. They got slammed in men's
Yeah,
basketball.
they got speaking of
Yeah.
Kentucky Fried,
I'm not talking the colonel.
those guys got annihilated, which is what I thought. Everyone's like, "You think they're gonna go on a run?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"No, not really." Like, "You think they can beat Arizona again?" I'm like, "No, I don't. I actually don't." So,
Arizona's got 2 guys on their bench, one with 15 points, one with 12 points. Like that'll do it.
yeah, it's been a good season.
Oh, the bench combined with for Bronny was the only one with points on the bench. He gave you 3.
Is the only one with
Yeah.
points?
Yeah.
Gee,
That is not good.
that's not
You're
that's
giving
not
me
what you
14 minutes and you're
the
0 for
only guy. That's
3.
not what you need right there.
Oh shit! I gave you 3 blocks though,
That's
so
some shit
that's
you don't
cool.
want to see.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah. Boogie's 2 for 11, 2 for yeah,
Thank
the
you,
6 point.
Boogie.
Thank you, Boogie. 33 minutes from DJ and we get 6. Jeez. Yeah, all the starters just 3 of the starters didn't make double digits.
Yeah.
So that's just GG's.
Yeah, they got slammed and UCLA lost, I think,
Makes me
in
feel
like the
good.
last second. So both those teams are out. Looks like
Okay.
Stanford's about to lose. Yeah, so we'll see how it all checks out in the March Madness. Kind of just waiting for this is the last week, right?
I
Like
think so.
Sunday's the last.
Selection Sunday, I think, right?
Yeah, they do all the finals and then shit comes out that night.
Yeah,
Something like
we might
that.
have a newcomer for our Stooge Experience bracket.
Okay.
So Papa Greer might be
Okay,
hopping in
now
the
we go.
mix.
We'll see what that guy's made of.
Yeah, and he's told me, he's like, I might want to do it. He's like, but I need to let you know, like, I hate watching basketball. I'm like, oh no, I've watched basketball with you.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like the emotion we have in a football game, how
Yeah.
it's based out. Like basketball, every possession is like win or lose. Like we're
Yeah.
done. Got this.
If we miss a shot, it's over.
Might as well just go
Game's
back to
over.
the locker room. Yeah. So I'm sure my
Might as
mom
well
is
chalk
gonna
it.
she's gonna text me and be like, I hate you so much. I'm like, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can't blame you.
Facts.
But that'll be fun. And then of course, I'll pick someone to win tournament and they'll lose round one to
Yep,
a
of
16
course.
seed and yeah,
Definitely.
just start this whole cycle. Yeah. So that'll be fun.
All right.
Women's doing
Um,
their thing.
I was about to look. They're at the end of the well, I know USC obviously won. I'm trying to see what other tournaments are still going for the women. Let's see. I think it's just a bunch of the random ones.
Yeah, the MVC tournament, which I don't know what that is. The
Big
SWAC.
West. Who won the SEC tournament? It was South Carolina. They win it.
I would imagine.
I don't even remember. I know they hit. Yeah, they beat LSU. That was
Yeah,
on
isn't that the game
that
where?
was on Sunday where they started fighting.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I think so.
one of the players' cousins jumped over the barrier,
Yeah,
saw
got
how big the
arrested.
girl was, and was like, "I just need to get out of here.
Yeah,
This is not."
I think that guy ended up getting arrested.
That was probably the better option because she
Yeah,
was gonna whoop his ass.
facts. I had no chance.
She's a 7-footer, bro. Like it's
Oh yeah, you're cooked.
there's not much you could do.
You are cooked, my friend.
Oh man. And again, it's one of those lose-lose. So even if you win the fight, like you just beat a girl, so it's like
Yeah,
you're
it's
not
what.
winning.
Yeah, what are you really doing?
Yeah. I mean, is it time to just kind of jump into COD or we could do like a little free agency recap for NFL and then go to COD? I'm
I
down for
mean,
both.
it might be a lot of might be a lot
A
of
lot of free
recap.
agency.
That's the thing.
We can do that after because I have a lot of it in Twitter.
Yeah. I figured you were gonna put all that stuff in Twitter anyway. We might as well just go to COD.
Let's do it.
We load her up. COD picks, COD picks. Where are you? Boom.
Can they get rid of the wasp, please?
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, Friday, just a freaking snooze
Yeah,
fest
they're
of a
not giving me
Friday.
much here.
Um,
Jesus, brother. Sorry for
look at the
cussing.
fan predictions. Yeah, people going with Vegas,
Yeah.
which makes sense.
Yeah, until Seattle shows me something, I'm gonna call 3-0.
Yeah, they beat LAG, but that's not saying much because LAG are absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Thieves 3-1.
LAG, yeah, just because it's the Battle of LA, maybe they'll find one.
We'll sneak one.
'Cause it's not like the Thieves are like the greatest squad on earth.
Yeah. Daniel can only do so much.
All right, then we go back to Vegas, Carolina. This is I'm gonna assume people are picking Vegas. Oh, they're going Carolina.
Oh, they're expecting Tej.
Well, Carolina's won this the past 5 times.
Oh shit.
Carolina kind of has to win for their winners bracket hopes. Vegas has already secured winners bracket. Does that change your thoughts at all?
Kind of, because then that lets me know that the Legion will just be going to fill out their map pool, so they won't be playing like their go-to maps.
Yeah,
So on one side, I think if their backs against the wall, I think Clay and Tej find a way to get the win.
they find
At
one.
the same time, if there's anyone who can counter Mr. Three Time, it's definitely Attach.
Yeah. The only thing is Vegas did lose to Miami.
Yeah.
Or no, that was Carolina. Who did Vegas lose to? They lost a game that they could have won. Oh, they lost to Thieves, right?
Yeah.
This was last week. Let me look, actually. Yeah, they lost to Thieves
Lost to
3-1.
Thieves. Okay.
And Carolina lost to Miami.
3-1.
I don't
I'm
mind
down
a
to go with
sneaky
Carolina.
Carolina 3-2 or something like that. No ice for Vegas.
Yeah.
We got a
3-2.
double points matchup here. Surely Rocker's got to win, right?
I mean, you would think, but is it time for the Vamus Bucks to just kind of?
I don't think so.
They're
Those
just
guys
dead
are
in the
ass.
water.
They're just not good. Like,
You think Eric Boom can't do it?
I think accuracy gets them this one. Maybe 3-2, but then if it's 3-2, do they lose?
Oh, if they win, they have to do it 3-1. I just think they have the demons. If they see 2-2 come up and it's game 5, like they just
Go 3-1.
flashbacks go through.
Or 3-1 Minnesota.
Okay.
Ultra bounce back?
Yeah. I think it's a hot 3-0.
Yeah, I think they get
I'm calling a hot 3-0, and I'm calling that the fidget
hot
spinners.
3-0. Hot 3-0 up here too. Base is gonna absolutely just destroy LAG. All right, this is a big match for. Well, if Seattle had already lost, then I think they're chalked.
So they'll just be done.
Boston's almost chalked too. The only team that's mathematically out of it is LAG. I think Boston wins this 3-1.
I can see it.
That's what I'm thinking.
If Surge still had Illy in the lineup, I could give them some more. Like
Seattle's not good. They beat LAG. Like whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, congrats.
Yeah, and then the game of the weekend. Could have just skipped to this one, honestly. Double
Yeah.
points, optic subliners. Trying to
Do we
think.
get a 3-2 optic or do we get a 3-1 optic?
Trying to think of what the maps will be. I know. Well, they're not gonna play.
Rio S&D, I think, is going to
New
be
York's the best S&D team.
right.
Just trying to think. Like,
I feel like they'll probably ban or veto Terminal because they just saw Toronto
Optic
get
will ban
absolutely
high
slammed.
rise because New York's undefeated on high rise S&D. So it's gonna be a mix of like Karachi
And Rio
and Rio or Invasion probably,
Invasion, yeah.
which is kind of straightforward. What will New York play in hardpoint? Optic's gonna ban
Skid Row.
maybe Skid Row,
Yeah,
maybe Invasion.
maybe. Any of the like rotation heavy maps because they're the number one team with breaking percentage. So they just want to
I do have
back
a
that up.
feeling that like Optic will go 7, they'll go undefeated in the stage, and then they'll just like get like 4th or something
Yeah,
at the major. So I'm down to go like Optic 3-1 actually.
I'm down.
All right.
I don't want to have Optic let me down at the major, but like it just
They
looks
will.
like it. If you go 7-0, like
I'm most confident in obviously these 3 O's. I'm
yeah,
most confident in this one. Unless FaZe play LAG on Karachi HP, which is the only thing LAG can do. But LAG are just done for, I feel like.
now that we said that, it's gonna be 3-2.
I don't think so. Those guys are so bad.
Yeah,
Like
they're not
these
good.
guys are so terrible. It's like
Yeah,
yeah. All right, we can look
we
at
need a
the
bounce back week
I want to look at the
standings.
yeah, just to see going in like what needs to happen. Yeah, like they're done. They've won 3 maps, so like guys are
GG's.
cooked. Basically, Royal Ravens win 1 and they're in. And they're playing Vegas. Vegas is already yeah. I think Clay and Teach get them that series and they get into winners.
Yeah,
But same with Boston. If they can beat Seattle, they're in. 3 wins gets you in. Seattle isn't a must win, but I think they're gonna lose to Vegas already and just be chalked.
yeah,
Minnesota's in a must win. Miami's in a must win plus help,
yeah.
basically. Yeah, I think
At what point do you think Alec tries to request a trade from Seattle? Like,
he can request a trade. No one's picking him up. That guy's horrible.
yeah, the fall is tough.
Yeah, they need
Fall
Illy
was tough.
back.
I remember
Get
he
the
was
Pope
cooking
back.
last year too.
Get the Pope back, bro. I don't know what happened.
Just let the man have his Adderall. It's
Let him
okay.
cook.
He'll be all right.
What
He's
went
getting
wrong?
enlightened. You know, he's getting his enlightening.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. It's not
Yeah.
bad. Hopefully, we
So
can have a
yeah,
nice bounce back.
we'll see. We need a bounce back for sure.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks have been tough. We started off hot and we've gone on a bit of a downward spiral. So
We did gamble a lot expecting Seattle to sweep
yeah,
you, so that was
we were trying to fade the public. Um, and it didn't work.
no, it didn't. In fact, we just got absolutely
It just
just
made us look
slammed.
stupid.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
there you
it's
go.
just
There you
that.
have it. There you have it.
Yeah. All right. I guess is it just time to jump into Twitter?
Or Stooge of the week.
Oh, shoot of the week. What am I doing?
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
obviously we can't let I was about to spoil it. We can't let these guys slide.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, I'm telling you, I've been checked since 10 a.m. It's unbelievable.
No, that's fair.
Okay, yeah. Stooge of the week. How could I forget? I
These
mean,
guys have done nothing.
it was pretty unanimous. I mean, it doesn't get any worse than Jerry Jones. If Jerry Jones wouldn't open his mouth, it wouldn't be as bad. But the fact that he said, "quote We're going all in on free agency," um,
Maybe he meant all in like
re-signing their guys,
yeah, maybe that's what he
maybe
meant or we're going all in on
re-signing
like
Dak
it's either this season or we are done for. Like we're keeping the
we're
guys
chucked.
around or yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I could think of.
I have no clue, but
Guys are
there
getting
was
cooked out there.
there's a lot of rumors that they were gonna have Derrick Henry was on
Yeah.
their free agent list and they were
Mhm.
in the runnings for him. And then I'll show later in Twitter, but Derrick Henry confirmed like they didn't call him once.
Yeah.
So
We didn't do anything.
I think for something like that, you didn't get King Henry, but you get a Burger King crown.
Yeah.
That's what you
He was like, I
do.
would do it too. He was like, I'll take the. He's like, they didn't offer me anything. I
That
was
would have
like,
been scary.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, I don't know who,
Derrick Henry would
like
get
the
his
Ravens
numbers, but
got
I
him,
don't.
but then the Ravens got rid of like half their team also, so it's like I don't really know
What do you see? Yeah.
who's gonna be good and who's not. I need like an updated like people need like someone make an Excel sheet with all the teams and they're like adding and subtracting the players that are there and gone, so I can see actually what these teams look like because I forget.
Hmm.
I'd be like, dang, I didn't know that guy was a free agent. I forgot that guy was a free agent, and it's just like it just pops
Yeah.
up on you out of nowhere.
Yeah, I agree. I there were a couple players I saw that were traded, and I was like, I thought that guy was a free agent. Like I thought he was on a
Yeah.
1 year deal, but we don't know shit. Um, Obviously, honorable mentions Ryan Garcia. This guy, he's just staying in the limelight, but for
Mhm.
not good reason. Like I don't really know the end game. Like I don't. I get it. Like there's no such thing as bad publicity and like
Mhm.
all that, but it's not really directing anyone to want to watch your fight.
Sure.
Um, I don't know if you saw today. He posted a video of him basically doing. You remember from Rocky 4 when Rocky's, chopping wood and doing
Uh-huh.
that deal. He's doing the same damn thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are we doing?
Nothing good.
And then he's coming out. There's like a tweet from him saying that he's got these pics of Devin Haney doing some acts, and it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Nothing.
Like,
Guys are
what the
tweaking.
fuck are we doing,
Guys are
dude?
literally tweaking out there.
Yeah. So Ryan Garcia figured out like
Yeah, facts. Figure
I,
this
I
shit
just
out.
need you
We
to
don't
work
we don't have
on
time for all of this.
dipping shots, kind of getting your defense up. That's what your focus needs to be. And then the Commanders, I threw them as honorable mention because you'll see later their free agency grade from Pro Football Focus, which kind of shows how credible they are. Came back as an A, and I would agree it was an A if they were getting these players back in 2018.
Yeah.
But you know, getting Eckler and Ertz in 2024
Yeah,
is,
not sure it hits the same.
yeah, I don't
Not
like.
sure
I
it's
saw
packing
that,
the same punch.
and I could look like a big dumb dipshit, and he has a career year this year. I just don't think
I
it's
don't think
gonna
it will.
happen because he's going to a worse offensive line. Um, you would think, in theory, for how high Justin Herbert's held, that he's going to a worse quarterback no matter who they draft.
Yeah.
So it's like if you couldn't do it with him, how are you gonna do it? I just,
Yeah, we'll see.
yeah.
There's a lot of teams where I'm like, "Yo, what's the plan here?"
Yeah, what's our end goal? What's the long term deal? Um, so yeah, I mean, those a pretty easy, clear cut winner for Dallas. I mean,
Yeah.
the fact that they had an interview, I think it was either this year or last, or not this year, this week or last week, where who's a tight end for the Houston Texans? Um,
Is it
just
Brevin
signed a
Brevin
deal.
Jordan? That guy?
No, no,
Oh,
no, like
Schultz.
Schultz, where Schultz was saying that like basically they have single one-way mirrors in the weight room and people go and like take tours and literally like watch them work out. Like they're
Crazy.
like I don't really see how that's gonna win you a Super Bowl. Um I just feel like that's weird. Like that is
It's
very
a little
odd.
odd. Yeah, a little bit
Like
odd.
I don't want to go take a tour of an NFL facility and just watch somebody lift. Like
Yeah, preferably not.
it's just creepy.
I'll have to I'm gonna me personally, I'm gonna pass on that.
Yeah. Like if you're telling me I could go in the weight room and like talk to them or something, cool.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm not just gonna sit there like I'm watching fucking Shamu jump out of the water,
Yeah,
just
facts.
sitting by the glass.
It's like, "Okay, what
But
am I doing here again?
yeah,
Why is this
why?
cool?"
Yeah. Oh, great. There's Micah Parsons and he's benching. That's good form. That's good stuff. Okay.
Just pull
Like,
up like a I'm
yeah.
gonna just have a
So
free agency tab open on my,
that's a good idea because there might be
over
some
here
that
because
I missed that
there's
I.
literally shit that just pops off all the time.
So
Obviously,
I
Bears,
added the ones into Twitter that I thought were
like, meaningful,
worth
yeah.
mentioning, but there are
Yeah.
some that came in later, obviously. So,
Yeah. Eric
yeah,
Armstead
Dallas.
to the Jags. I forgot he was even a free agent.
That one's pretty crazy. The Jags are kind of a team that I don't know how it's gonna work. I'm watching it, but I'm like, okay, you're kind of loading up on talent. You're trying, but what will it get you? I don't know. Um, yeah, Dallas. Congratulations. I mean,
Yeah, you did
definitely
great.
Stooge of the week. I almost threw myself up on Stooge of the week. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie, for my belief in that I could just kind of grind late in the season for COD and just make
No.
my way up. If you're going solo queue, unless you're a pro, like
Yeah,
not gonna
good luck. I don't even
happen. So,
I get it like 40 SR right now, so it would take me a
yeah,
while too, so
it's just
because I just don't play a lot, so then when I come back, like the first few games, I'm just like going even or just trying my
yeah,
best, and then so like my SR will just start going down, and then by the time I start frying again, like I'm like, okay, I want to get off.
bro. Yeah. And then I don't know about you, but it takes me like probably 2 hours on playing COD until my hands are like fully warm and I'm just kind of doing
Yeah.
my thing. Um, so yeah, we're just going to kind of push, get to diamond with the boys, and then
Hmm.
once it resets, we'll get through. Um, so yeah, I almost made it up there. I might eventually make it. I think depending on actually
One
how
day.
my
Yeah.
performance goes for these Easter production, I might get a nomination, just be
There
an
we go.
absolute animal. Who
Yeah.
knows? You know.
Never know.
Um, so yeah, so it's Love Stooge of the Week, Dallas. Keep holding that one, and you did get your
Hopefully, you'll
crown.
be Stooge of the Week for many weeks to come, Dallas.
I That would make nothing would make me
That'd be
happier.
great.
Yeah, let's sign Gallup to like a max contract while we're at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like let's just
No,
kind of
might as well.
that's a generational player right there. Let's just kind of solidify everything. All right, let me scroll up to the top. There's a lot of free agent stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is a very, very large Twitter file. Okay.
We're
Where's
locked in on
okay.
Twitter.
There we are. Yeah. Oh, you know me. Anytime I find something that goes across, I mean, you probably see the notifications just every day. Just boom, 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 boom.
Wait, Gabe Davis went to the Jags. Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Um,
Silliness.
the
Just too
first
much
piece
going
is
on.
kind of basically the rest of the NFL is screwed. Chiefs
Yeah,
signed the big man to a
got him
5-year
back.
deal. Yeah. So he bet on himself with the franchise tag
I
and it
know.
really
Good
did
for
pay
him,
off.
honestly.
Yeah. I'm not mad about a player getting his money, especially when I see that it's guaranteed. Because if there's anything we've learned about this free agency period, you could have a giant contract. They're just going to
Mhm.
move you before they have to pay it. So
Yeah.
it's just the reality of it. But congratulations, Chris Jones. I mean, he quite honestly was, I would say, the biggest factor in them winning the Super Bowl because if he doesn't push Dawkins into Josh Allen throws a touchdown. So I don't know if they're coming back from down 10.
Yep.
Um, then you have in the Super Bowl, he knocks Purdy off his spot about 2 or 3 times where he could have had an easy touchdown over the middle. So those add up. So that's just pretty powerful from Chris Jones. And not to mention his run stopping ability just makes it to where teams are kind of one dimensional. So good job, pal. Way to go, bud.
Yeah. Hey, way to get your money.
Yeah. Shefty actually, he ends up on one of these. He gets fleeced. He gets fleeced by the free
Really? He
agent
gets
seniors. Yeah,
finessed.
he gets finessed. It's tough. It's a tough world out here. Um, yeah, this one was when it was starting to brew about Armstead.
Yeah, I missed this
They
whole.
released him.
I missed this whole thing. I
Yeah,
missed
this
this
was
one. I don't know
crazy.
how I missed it, but
I really thought the Eagles were going to bring him back. After I saw that Fletcher Cox retired, I'm like, they're going to bring back Armstead. Like, they're just going to reload this whole shebang. It didn't happen.
no.
No, he's Jaguar. So
I don't think they want to spend that much money on D tackle just because we have the two young guys,
it's a good point.
two young
Plus,
bucks.
you could probably end up getting Wet in the draft, that big defensive tackle from Texas, and you're
Yeah, I'm not even sure what we're gonna end up doing. I feel like we're gonna draft corner still, but
not a bad
I'm
idea.
not sure. I want to look at a mock
Cooper
draft and
DeJean.
see what people. Yeah, or give me Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah.
Kool-Aid.
I don't know about you. This is kind of how I feel about like when people talk about going to expensive restaurants. You know what I mean? Like the
Uh-huh.
fancy stuff. Like because the plate's about yay big in the middle here, where we got the food.
Mhm.
So everybody's just kind of cutting it, not nice and small. And then there's my dumbass. Yep. And there we go.
Just eat
It's like
the whole thing.
$150.
I'm not
Just
going to a place like this. I don't want to.
no. I need more food. I'm
Way
not
more.
sophisticated enough to do that because I'm gonna end up spending $1,000 to eat 4 pieces of whatever that is,
Yeah.
and it's just,
Does nothing for me.
yeah.
I don't get any nutrients.
No, to quote Nacho Libre, it didn't give me no nutrients. Yeah, I think that's just how you test if someone's a stooge. Like, okay, if I take you to a fine dining place, what are you doing? Like the food is about yay big on the plate. Like I'm just gonna stick my fork in it and just cut
Yeah.
it down the hatch. Like okay, you're a stooge for sure. All right, just a little break from free agency. This was. I don't really know what to tell you about this voicemail, but it's something.
Hey, this is Optic Gaming here, cordially inviting you to join our professional Call of Duty team. If you feel like you have what it takes to join our professional Call of Duty
That's
team,
sketch.
you're going to want to send a dick pic to this number, and we'll see if you got the stuff that you need to join the fucking winning team. Once again, this is Optic Gaming. Need a dick pic from you, and then we can proceed. Give me a text, give me a call back. All right, thank you. Optic Gaming signing off. Until next time, peace.
Just why? Why? Like,
I mean,
why not?
yeah, that's literally like why not?
Yeah.
To be fair, after I don't know if you've seen the recent clips of Nade Shot, but he's been kind of going
He's
rogue
been
on
going rogue.
stream.
Yeah, I've
So
seen a couple.
I could believe this if someone said they pulled this from when he was playing on Optic, like
Yeah, it could
okay,
make sense. Get
if
out
he's on the
up
Papania, I think he could.
for sure.
Yeah, but I can. Do you imagine you get a phone call from Scump and that's the requirement? Like, okay, well, you know, do I
All
try
right.
out? Like, no. Like, okay, what do you need? You need a dick pic.
Yeah.
Okay, what is this? What does this got to do? Hey, look, you want to join the team or
These are
not?
the parameters. Yeah. Nut up or shut up. Literally.
Literally, this is a chins up, trousers down situation.
There we
So,
go. I wonder if
yeah,
this
I
guy.
saw that. That was crazy.
What if this guy fell for it? Probably not. I hope
He
not.
might have because he does. I don't know.
Probably not.
Good question. I should do some follow up and try to see if I can get some.
Yeah.
And what are you gonna do if you do get the dick pic from? Like, you thought it was a joke, and
Yeah.
now
Facts.
you just look like an idiot because what am I doing with this picture? Like, that was too funny. Good stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much expected. T. Higgins requested a trade from the Bengals earlier this week. Just please don't end up at the. I just don't want him at the Chiefs, but actually, I'd rather him than Justin Jefferson. But one of them's going there.
I don't even know if the Chiefs are in the. I haven't seen rumors about him to the Chiefs. No, they just
Chiefs.
signed Hollywood Brown.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
I didn't see
that
that.
was like an hour ago, I think,
Oh,
on like
okay.
a one year deal or something like that.
Damn.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
I love the fact that they went back to back. Mahomes walked in the office, said, "MVS, get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Ship him out.
He's got back-to-back
Get me
rings though,
Hollywood."
so I'm sure he's gonna be
Yeah,
fine. He'll land on his feet.
dude. Dallas should pick him up.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
I'd love it.
Now we're
That'd be
cooking.
perfect.
Now we're cooking. Yeah, the Titans signed Tony Pollard. Um, I was kind of surprised by this, why they didn't keep Derrick Henry and add Tony Pollard, because like they basically have lightning and lightning. Because you got Tajay Spear, and then you have Tony Pollard. So I don't.
Yeah, and like I don't know why anyone would want to go to Tennessee.
Yeah, no variable anymore. Like, get me
Yeah,
out.
no Vrabel, Levis is
Yeah.
running. Yeah, like bro, I'm good.
And
Seems
you'll
like
see
this is where
later.
people go to die now.
Yeah, I mean, Calvin Ridley just got a bag going here.
Yeah.
It was like he
Calvin
didn't really go
really
to the
basically
Patriots
got
that
the
bad.
bag that
AJ
they
Brown
said
should
they
have got.
didn't
Yeah,
want to give AJ Brown.
yeah.
So it's like you guys are just idiots.
Their ownership sucks.
They realized that they messed up and they were like, "Oh shit, like yeah, let's get somebody back in." And it's like, "Oh wait, we could have just kept Vrabel and kept paying AJ Brown." Oh, okay. Never
Yeah,
mind.
had a once
Idiots,
in a
man.
generation talent,
Just
but
stupid.
what do I know?
Just dumb.
Yeah, I don't know what Tony Pollard's gonna do there because maybe he's just not a power runner, and nothing against him. It's just
Yeah. This is
you're gonna
not what he
be in
does.
smash mouth football unless they're just gonna spread it and air it out, which heck, good luck with Levis. Guy is known for putting mayonnaise in his coffee more than he is on the field. This was pretty funny after Jersey Jerry heard the news about Russ signing to Pittsburgh. He said, "I just deleted all of Future's songs off my phone." He is locked in. I'm super excited to watch the Yinzers get super, super hyped up about Russ. Like they just got the MVP style Russ.
Yeah.
Just
And
to
then-
find out, like it's just Kenny
it's-
Pickett a little different, you know.
I guess the one thing that's good for them is they're paying him the vet minimum. So
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
not a big
that's-
cap hit.
Yeah, like maybe they can splash some cash around him and make that work. So we'll see.
Yeah, I just think it's super funny.
It's gonna be interesting. There's so much stuff going on.
If there's anything I've learned, if there's a guy that you think is like a superstar or an all-star and he's let out of a building, there's a reason.
Yeah.
They're not just gonna give him up. They're not that dumb. This is super unfortunate, but it appears Kobe Bryant's statue. They misspelled Jose Calderon, Von Wafer, and coach's decision. Calderson. Jose Calderson. So it's okay. It's just etched forever.
Yeah, it's just we
fine.
couldn't Grammarly this thing before we etched it in stone.
Goddamn spell check. I mean,
We
anything.
couldn't find a way to make something happen here.
Yeah. Or we couldn't have just looked these players up by name and then copy and paste it. So Google
No,
does the work
literally,
for
that's
you.
what I'm
Like,
saying. We couldn't have found a way.
I mean, Vom. I mean, he didn't play, so who really gives a shit? But
Yeah,
like,
did not play. Yeah, we could have left him off the thing if we really wanted to. Like,
what if we just find this dome and just kind of put a piece right here so it looks like the end again?
yeah,
That
we
could
can
be
make.
fixed.
I feel like they could fix it somehow. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe it's.
Got to do a whole new.
Maybe
thing.
this is how it is
No,
forever.
scrap it. Ah, it's too good. So we got it right up here.
Yeah. What happened?
And then
What
we
went
just-
wrong? What went?
The Cesian.
What went wrong? That's what I want to know. How did we just like? You know what? Ah, shit, my bad. You could just look up and be like, okay, how did I spell it up there? Let me just make sure I do that again.
At least if you're gonna fuck up, have it fuck up twice. Like right on top of each other, like, okay, this one was messed up and this one's messed up. Not one's right and one's wrong.
Yeah, no, for real.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we
you're gonna be
doing?
wrong, go all out, bro. Like, what
Alright.
How long has this statue been up though? That's my question. Because I can't remember when they unveiled this. I think it was recently.
Yeah, it was fairly recently because I remember the Lakers ended up losing that game or whatever. It was against the Nuggets, I think, or something like that.
It's not surprising.
Yeah.
Okay, who scheduled unveiling Kobe Bryant's statue the day that we're playing the Nuggets?
I know,
That's the
they
big
just always
question.
want to do it on like a TNT game so they get the most coverage.
Yeah, they get absolutely smacked. Yeah, like you were talking about with Gabe
Yeah,
Davis.
Gabe Davis. I didn't even know this was a thing. I forgot about this one.
I don't know. Like,
Good luck.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. Like, it doesn't move the.
Who's their
needle
wide
for me.
receiver 1 over there?
Christian Kirk.
He's not really a 1.
He has to be. They got rid of Calvin.
He's just not the one body. Like, he's just not the like.
He's not the one.
Yeah, like he plays in the slot and like.
So does Gabe. So
That's what
someone
I'm saying.
has
Like Ridley was. Like that's what.
Yeah.
You had your chance. Like
to.
now, if it would have been Kirk, Davis, and Ridley, okay, now we go.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you don't. You're
They
so
could
we're
be in the market for
got freaking Mac Jones on that team too.
Yeah.
Like, what are we
T.
doing?
Higgins could end up as their number one. So you get T. Higgins. Gabe
Yeah,
Davis.
maybe. I want to see who's
Now we
linked.
kind of run. Or they draft a number one.
Who
draft,
is T linked to?
And I'm not talking LinkedIn.
The Arizona Cardinals have been linked to T. Higgins. Jeez.
So he's just
Good luck. I mean,
catfishing,
yeah,
like-
he's just chasing the bag at this point.
okay. I mean, hey,
There's no progress on long-term deal. Let's see who are they saying? Cardinals. Oh, so just every team in the world. Oh, okay. They just said here are the teams
all 32.
potential landing spots. Okay, Cardinals,
Okay.
Falcons.
Give
They
Kirk
would.
another weapon.
I don't think they would. Pitts, London, Robinson. I mean, I
I
guess
don't
they're
think you need
young.
much more. Mooney.
Panthers. Yeah. Bears. Well, it's not going to be the Bears now.
Yeah.
Texans, I don't know if they really need him. Colts, it could be interesting. You have Pittman and Higgins,
Higgins.
Pearson Downs. That's kind of not bad.
Pretty good.
Pats. The
Haven't
Pats
seen
was
anybody.
yeah, the Pats was one that I remember during the season.
Yeah.
Giants. No way he's picking the Giants though. Jets.
Aaron Rodgers throwing you the ball. Wouldn't be-
Titans.
if he
Probably not
plays.
Titans now that they got Ridley. And then Commanders.
Commanders want anybody, it appears.
Yeah, Commanders will take the whole world. This one.
Yeah, I don't know that he moves the needle. I mean, he had a pretty magical season probably 2 years ago with Josh Allen where he was just catching seam routes for 55 yards apiece.
Yeah.
But defenses kind of tightened up and said, okay, we're going to stop that and kind of mirror that route and kind of shut him down.
Facts.
So I don't know what the Jags' long-term plan is, but good luck.
Yeah.
This news was pretty interesting. I didn't expect this signing.
I know
yeah,
this
Saquon
one. This
is
one came out of
pretty-
nowhere. I was like, oh, okay, sounds good.
I mean, that's definitely an upgrade at the running back position. There's no question. It just depends because, I mean, the Giants put a lot of miles on him.
Yeah, but I think like everyone was like, oh well, he wasn't putting up the crazy numbers. I'm like, yeah, the Giants were ass.
Their O-line was so bad.
Now he doesn't have to do as much. Think of how many years where all their receivers were hurt, their O-line was hurt, or their starting quarterback was hurt. Now he can go in there like, and there's AJ and Devontae and him, and like he can catch out the backfield.
Oh yeah,
Like
he's gonna
if they
have
actually
a great
use
year.
him, I think it's a great signing.
I think so too. I think it really just depends on because the O-line for the Eagles is still solid, but obviously you need to draft like a good center or sign somebody. Because losing Kelsey, I actually kind of think there's a chance Kelsey comes back. Because on the last New Heights podcast, he was talking about the fact that he's pissed because he knew that they were going to get some good players coming in, and so
Yeah.
he was just mad that he wasn't going to be a part of it. So I could see like maybe a halfway through the season for a playoff push, Jason Kelsey comes back in, but I don't know. I guess the noise of AJ Brown wanting out of the Eagles is gone, so that's good.
Yeah, that guy's back for sure.
Okay, he's
And they've
locked. He
been
just
yeah.
needs some time.
I don't know what. I mean, the O-line should be. It'll be worse, obviously, with no Kelsey, but it should.
Still got it pretty good.
They've been
Hard.
prepping this by getting Cam Jurgens. They'll probably put him to center, and then they'll have to address right guard. They did in
Right.
last year's draft. They drafted a Bama guy who played a little bit. They have a couple guys who have played throughout the season.
Yeah.
Because Dickerson was hurt for a little bit, and Jurgens was hurt for a little bit. So guys like kind of went in there, but they might try and draft another guy. But they'll be good at left tackle, good at right tackle, good at left guard. And you're just looking. You think you're going to be good at center. I guess you never know how
Right.
Jurgens will be, but naturally he was drafted to play center.
Right. This was the
plan.
Yeah, this was the plan.
Yeah, like Kelsey basically handpicked him. It was like, I think this guy is the next guy.
Next him. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll see if
Like
that
that.
it's going to be hard to. It's basically saying like, oh, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Like, I don't know about all that, but
big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
And he's got to do a Christmas album and a podcast and have
Yeah.
3 girls and meet his wife on Twitter. There's
The
a lot
offense,
of
I
shit
wasn't
there.
worried about. Like the offense has the pieces. It's just putting it together. Obviously, they fucking suck down the stretch, but I think
God.
I think they'll figure it out. It's the defense. Like,
Can we please get some pre-snap motion to get these guys in one-on-ones, please? Like, it's not asking much.
it's really not.
Like, okay, I want to throw to Smitty this time, but they're doing press coverage. Okay, I'm going to motion him behind AJ, so now I have a stack look, and they got to change the DB alignment. Like, they didn't do any of that, and I kept out hopes because I was like, okay, when the playoffs start, they got all these tricks up their sleeve. They got these motion plaque. No, they just got boat race. Yeah, the defense. The good news is it can't get much worse. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can only
It
go
really
up from
can't. Like, Yeah. We got. I mean, I'm sure we'll get to the rest of the pickups, but like signed 2 linebackers, CJ, GJ coming back. That's kind of where the weaknesses were.
He's bringing that Danny
Signed a
Campbell
D end,
toughness too.
a big D end.
I did too.
Now hopefully we can keep either one of Sweat or Reddick. That would be key. We can keep one of those two.
I saw that the Packers released Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I remember he signed, but I don't know where.
He signed with the Texans, or am I
Did
or
he
am I misremembering that?
Well, because Joe Mixon got traded to the Texans.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
so
they
maybe not. Hold
signed.
on, or maybe he hasn't been. Let's look at Aaron Jones. I'm gonna look him up right now. Oh, signed with the Vikings. That's right.
That
And
was it.
everyone was
Okay, yes,
pissed.
stayed in the division.
Everybody was pissed off.
I mean, if you're the Vikings, you did
Oh,
upgrade
speaking
at
of
running
the
back.
Barkley one, and then like, you see Tiki Barber like
Oh my
tweeted out,
god,
"You're dead to me." I'm like, bro,
dude,
guy's done nothing
chill
but be a
out.
warrior for your team, and the Giants have done nothing for him.
Yeah,
Literally have been scamming him, and he was like, "Bro, I'm tired of this shit."
yeah. I just
Because
want
he
to
was
play with a
asking
good
for the
team.
money and they didn't want to pay him, and then they did. They basically were going to give him the same contract that the Eagles gave him, but they were being just so fake about it throughout the year that he was like, "Okay, bro, I'm done with y'all.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones is my QB. You don't draft anyone on the O-line. We're shit. I'm out."
yeah.
So fair enough.
I don't blame him.
No, I don't
I
blame him at
agree
all.
with what the former players are talking about, like the retired players, as far as like this whole narrative about team loyalty. Like, man, it's a business. These guys want to get paid. They only have a certain window to play. Like,
Yeah, it would be
it's
different if that
business.
team was doing right by you though. Like
Right, right.
if you
Like
like
if
just
they're offering
scammed
you the
them,
bag.
yeah, or they were trying and then trying to get you pieces and trying to, but they've done nothing but like
They haven't
basically
never
say
signed anybody.
Saquon do everything for us,
Yeah.
and he's probably just tired of it. So now he's going to get some freedom. Like he doesn't have to
Do
have
everything.
25 touches a game. He can have 15 just insane touches for the Eagles, and hopefully he goes in and doesn't get tackled at the one because his touchdowns are getting stolen.
Yeah,
Better be ready to
they're
tush that or push that tush, buddy.
push that tush. You think they're still gonna do the tush push without Kelsey? Because he's what really made it.
Yeah, they'll still do it.
Okay.
I'm sure he taught Cam Jurgens all the
How
secrets.
to do the old
Yeah.
tush push. Well,
And
obviously
and
you
I'm
snap
saying
the ball.
Jurgens, but like
Yeah.
Dickerson played center at Bama too.
Oh, okay. So we could kind of
So and he
flop
just
anywhere.
transitioned to left guard because Kelsey was there. So either of them, I don't know what they'll do. It seemed like they were priming Jurgens to do it, but it could be Dickerson, and they might keep Jurgens at right guard and put someone else at left guard. I don't know what they'll do. It could be either of them because Dickerson played center at Bama.
It's good. I
Yeah.
didn't know all this. This is
Yeah.
pretty good though. Like if you're an Eagles offensive line guy, like you're like, I got so many possibilities and so many solid
Yeah.
pieces. Like it's pretty good. That's
It
pretty
should.
good.
I mean, it's you're losing a Hall of Famer, so obviously,
Right.
like,
There's going to be a decline a little bit.
yeah, but it shouldn't be crazy. As you still got your bookend tackles and you got your All-Pro guard,
Yeah.
so like
You
it
can
shouldn't
build
be
something.
too crazy. Center, Kelsey has said, is the least important position on the O line. Even Jason Kelsey has said that. He's like, you can kind of make it work. He's like,
Okay.
most of the time you just have the D tackle and the center just leaning on each other and just taking a rep off. But obviously he does a lot of the communication stuff and a lot of
Protections
like
up front.
he'll snap it and then be a pulling center and get out front and just start leading the charge. So we'll see how
Those plays were
everything.
really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like,
So
yeah,
we'll see.
it's good.
See what ends up happening.
All right. It's gonna be fun to watch. This is probably the tweet of the century. You know, breaking a trade in the group text with your boys and feeling like Adam Scheffner. Like,
No facts.
yeah, we have a couple of Adam Schaffners in our group chat, and it was pretty good to see. Like, I'd just be kind of chilling, and then
People
my
would be
phone would go
quick.
off, and I'm like, oh, that's Adam Scheffner. And no, it's like it's one of the boys. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Letting us know what's going on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And then you find out they're wrong, and they're like, oh shit.
Like, oh, thanks for nothing.
Hey, game's a game. Kirko Chains is going down to the ATL. I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I like the move.
Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't really know.
If he's
4-year
healthy, it'll be
deal,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
4-year
4
deal is
is kind of
interesting.
crazy. It's gonna
They
get dicey
I
in the
guess they
next
just
couple
didn't
years.
want Fields.
Yeah, that part I didn't really understand because I'm like, you could develop like I think Fields can be a great quarterback in the right system. I don't think like I think if you put Patrick Mahomes in this Bears system, I think he would struggle the same way. Like it's just not built for you to be successful. There was
They
nothing on
do
the
have a
offense for
new
so many years.
offensive guy coming in, but like Kirk is 35. He's gonna turn
Yeah,
36 before the season starts.
just coming off an
So he's
Achilles.
4-year deal, gonna be 40. Like, I mean, basically the Falcons are saying we got young pieces that we don't have to extend yet. 2 years, Kirk. Here we go. We
Right.
want to be in the playoffs the next 2 seasons and try and make a run in one of them. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But I don't know.
Shout out Kirk for always being available at the right time in free agency. Like
Facts.
this guy
Always
keeps
just
getting
finding a way to land.
bags.
He's always landing on his feet. I'll tell you that much.
I respect it. They're definitely gonna get better QB play than Desmond Ritter, no question.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
I
Yeah,
thought
they can't get worse.
definitely
Like,
I thought the young piece would definitely be to try to trade like a realistic trade would be like a fifth and a sixth for Justin Fields. He's still in his rookie deal. You still got one more year, like, and just kind of play that out and develop
yeah,
him.
I have
But I
no
mean,
idea
you're
what's gonna
going
happen with Fields now because some of these spots are getting swooped up, and like, are people gonna trade for him? They gotta draft Caleb, right? I mean,
I I kind of thought about it. If I'm the Bears right now and I will not get what I want for Fields on a trade, I would keep Fields, draft Caleb, and I would potentially have a thing in my mind during camp. I might start Fields and let Caleb learn, kind of like
but he ain't
a
learning from Fields. That's the thing.
like a love situation.
Yeah,
Sit and
but yeah,
watch.
Love can watch Aaron
Aaron
Rodgers.
Rodgers, right?
You're
I
watching
don't know though.
Fields.
I'm
It's
kind
not
of of the
like you're gonna.
mindset though,
It's
like,
not like you're watching a Hall of Famer do work on his craft. You're
right?
watching Justin Fields.
But you might want to let him get beat up when they're
Maybe,
trying to
but
figure
like
things out, and then you throw Caleb.
I think the only thing that makes sense is they wouldn't bring all these not old, like DJ Moore is there, but like you just bring Keenan Allen, you re-sign DeAndre Swift, like you're signing all these guys, and my thought is to bring in the rookie quarterback on the cheap deal. That's like where my mind goes with that. I feel like you wouldn't sign all these guys. You sign a safety, you sign this, you sign that, boom, boom, boom. All these guys that are good now. Keenan Allen's
Right.
good now. I feel like bringing in Keenan Allen is like the perfect guy that you could bring in for a rookie quarterback.
Right.
Guy who's
Okay.
running great routes,
Okay.
is going to be where he's supposed to be every time. That's my thought. Because then it's like, why would you bring him in on like a whatever your deal, and then you're just gonna have to pay Fields, and like half
Right.
those guys are just gonna be gone anyway.
Good
That's
point.
why I'm thinking about it. But then as more quarterbacks are going to other teams, I'm like, where the hell is Fields gonna go?
Dude,
To the Commanders?
I don't know. Low
To
key,
the
I could see a scenario also where the Bears
Denver?
just cut him. They say
Yeah,
just
maybe.
don't want to
Yeah,
deal with it.
maybe. But someone's gotta give some. You gotta at least get something.
You would hope.
They did only go, what they go, 7-10?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible. I don't know.
No, I mean they picked it up at the end. They were figuring it out.
They're gonna draft Caleb though. They have to.
They have to. I like. There's no
You got
scenario
to.
where you
You
don't,
have to.
right? Like,
Yeah.
um, this was, I think, obviously this isn't the right person, but I think
Yeah.
this was reported by Shefty that Patrick Queen, he said, was going to the Seahawks,
And he
and
wasn't.
then yeah, he ended up
And it
with
got switched
Steelers.
around.
Yeah,
Got
I think
finessed.
it was Shefty
Shefty got
because they were
finessed.
talking about it on the Pat McAfee
Unfortunate.
show. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Gardner Minshew is the Raider. I don't know if I see Raider in him. Like he seems too nice, but hey, do you think
Who's in there? Tim and O'Connell?
Tim O'Connell? He's
Is
starting.
is is Jimmy G still there or no?
I don't know.
Because they said this is going to be a crazy QB battle between him and O'Connell. I'm like, does Jimmy G exist anymore? Is he like a real person?
There's a high chance that Jimmy G is
Is he
just like
cut? Is he
moving on
just
to like dating porn stars in Vegas.
I'm
That
looking
might
at this
be,
depth chart?
could
Yeah,
be.
he's not there anymore.
So when did they cut him?
Yeah, like where is he? What is he doing?
How much of a cap hit was
Jimmy
he?
Garoppolo. Yeah, they make Jimmy Garoppolo a June 1 cut, so he's gonna get cut.
But like, who are you? Like, how much is that cut going to cost you? He's dead cap, right? Because it's past June. June 1st.
Cost cutting moves. Let me see if they say. 3-year, 72.25 million. Goodness gracious.
Not a cheap
We'll
contract.
take the 17.1 million dead cap hit, but we'll
God.
save 11.3 million on this year's cap. So you win some, you lose some. 6 mil difference.
I guess.
You gotta do
I
what
didn't
you
like
gotta
the
do.
signing when they did it. I was like,
Yeah,
this
I mean,
is
it was just
dumb.
like it was a lateral move, that's for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't moving forward. Speaking of the Giants doing some stupid stuff, the Panthers trade Brian Burns to the Giants. They get a second and a fifth, and it's really funny about this deal because it's been well known that the Rams, I think 2 years ago, tried to offer 2 firsts and I think 2 seconds for Brian Burns, and the Carolina Panthers said, kick rocks.
Yeah.
And then you trade him for a second and a fifth. Is like,
I guess they just didn't want to pay him.
I mean, this
The
is
same
just
thing
why.
with Reddick, though. They didn't want to pay Reddick, and then they just shipped him off to Philly. It's like eventually you gotta
pay some
someone
people.
eventually. Yeah.
This is why
you have
some
the rookie
franchises
QB.
are destined to
fail.
like if you just don't want to pay anyone, like by the time they get good, they're gonna get paid.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how the cycle works. Yeah. But I mean, like you said, with the Giants for Saquon looking at it, he's like, okay, even if I re-sign with you, you just signed another defensive end. You didn't do anything for the offense to help me.
Yeah.
You still got Daniel Jones. You still
Yeah.
nothing good was gonna happen. This is just too accurate from Ted. After I explained to my girlfriend that it's the off season, but there's the draft and free agency is about to start. Like,
Pissed.
yeah,
Never ends. That's what
no,
you'll soon find out. It will never end.
24/7. We're
Yeah, it's
just kind of
continuous.
letting this carousel roll here.
Facts.
Yeah, I've seen that look many a time.
Oh
It's
yeah.
not a good look.
No.
Oh shit.
Not good at all.
No. And then like the Chargers signed Gus Edwards, but I don't really get it because everyone was saying that they're going to draft one of Harbaugh's Michigan guys coming out.
Yeah, maybe they want a vet, and I'm sure it's pretty cheap. I'm sure it's a pretty cheap deal too.
Probably.
He'll be the type of guy that starts the first half of the year, and then they eventually go to one of the rookies, towards the end. And he'll be a monster, and like in the first like 6 weeks, he'll be a fantasy monster, and then he'll just kind of like die out.
Just grabbing 35 points for you real quick.
Yeah.
2 maybe for the rest of the year. Yeah. It's about right.
Yeah.
And my luck is you'll try to trade for him just the week after he's going to
for sure.
numbers, and then boom. Yeah. Yeah, but this was really big for the Rams that we signed Jonah Jackson. This is perfect. This solidified to me that we're going forward with Stafford for like the foreseeable future, not just 1 year. Like I kind of see 3 or 4 years with this guy. He's still playing really good ball. I don't know if you saw the Rams put out a teaser for a documentary on Stafford.
I didn't know.
Looks pretty good so far. I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I'm very excited to see the Rams actually putting pieces around him.
Yeah.
To keep him up.
Really just the O-line. Like, keep the O-line intact. They got enough weapons to where they can make it work.
Yeah. I mean, Puka's only going to
defense was young last year. Just give him another year to kind of mesh a little bit. Obviously, Aaron Donald isn't going to get any younger, but he's got 1 to 2. He's got 1 to 2 good ones in him for sure. And then
I could see him starting to become like picking his spots more.
Kind
of
start to be more of like a Fletcher Cox type of.
Save
not like
plays until playoffs and stuff.
Yeah, not like playing bad, but
just picking your spots.
Yeah.
But that's really good. Solidified guard. Happy with that. Didn't expect to see any big free agent signings for the Rams as far as like big pieces, splash players, but I did see we got Williams back from the Jags, who was a corner that was really emerging during our Super Bowl run. So glad to see him come back. So we got some good pieces coming back for the Rams. I'm really excited to see what we can do this next season. It's definitely not out of the question for us to be in the top 2 of our division. And I just kind of feel like Frisco's kind of defeated right now. Like you had everything that you could possibly think, and then you just lose.
Yeah, it won't be Arizona, and Seattle's in a
I don't see
frickin'
Seattle.
it's gonna be Geno and frickin' Sam Howell with a new QB. Like, good luck. Maybe, yeah, it should be the Rams in San Francisco, kind of just duking it out. But we'll
see what happens.
Yeah, never know how shit's gonna go.
Because I mean, the Rams were counted out last year, and then they made a run. So any team that you count out in the NFC could be good. You never know. Unless they're the Panthers, in which case they'll be shit. Sorry for Lugo.
Yeah.
This guy's just an asshole. I mean, there's a fighter pilot. He went to an amusement park with his family, and I mean, you don't need to be a dick. Like, you can't have fun. Nothing. Like, we get it. You do Top Gun for a living. Like, that's what you do.
Who's filming this?
I don't know. Why
Bro,
are you
he's
so
pissed.
determined to have a bad time? Like,
The guy hates his life.
Yeah.
Not sure what's going on.
Get you some help, pal.
Yeah, jeez.
All right. And then just to help the Giants, they signed Drew Lock, so everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, Giants are screwed. Nice. You go Daniel Jones, Drew Lock, or frickin' DeVito, or these guys are done for.
It was a fun 2 weeks with Tommy.
Drew Lock will give you a couple, and then he'll give you about a 3 interception game, and you're like, oh, okay, that's why. Okay, that's why he's not a starter.
And then you'll switch to DeVito, and he'll give you about 2.
Yeah, he'll give you 2, and then he'll throw 3 picks, and you're like,
go back to Daniel.
Okay, let's get Daniel Jones, and then he'll break his neck, and then you're like, okay.
We're back to So we got 5 wins this year, and
that was fun. And then Saquon has 1,000 touches, and his body can't hold up anymore, and he's like, I want to leave this place. This place sucks.
Yeah, this is the worst of all
time.
I
can't believe people getting mad at Saquon. He's playing with DeVito and Daniel Jones and freaking just terrible quarterbacks.
Yeah, I mean, there's no question. This was kind of surprising to see. Bengals trade Joe Mixon. Bengals are really starting to show their colors as far as just not wanting to pay people. Yeah, and it's gonna add up because Joe Burrow's great, but if you screw up giving him weapons,
I don't know who they're gonna sign because T. Higgins is basically gonna be gone. Tyler Boyd's already a free agent, obviously. Mixon's gone. They do have that rookie running back who was pretty good, Chase Brown, and they have the other rookie receiver, that Princeton kid who was okay, but like nothing that's gonna like turn the needle.
Right.
But
I don't know.
We'll see.
They
lost their big D tackle.
Yeah, they lost
Reader, right?
Reader, yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Their championship window might be closing right now.
I know. So never thought I'd be saying that.
This one was just, I mean, the wording for it. Like, former Boeing quality control manager found dead from a self-inflicted wound after testifying against the company. I looked into it. This guy agreed to go do the setup to do the testimony, testify against Boeing. Flies out, gets his hotel, gets all this, and then just magically, decides.
Magically is Epstein.
Yeah. So
yeah,
you could, I think you could kind of put your own conclusions, but
yeah.
Nonetheless, I think I saw today.
So.
There was another flight that had to emergency exit at LA because there was malfunctions going on with the Boeing plane. So
really,
I mean, you could kill the guy, but it's not looking good.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, it's just not looking good. And then
R.I.P.
Dave Patty. Tired from competitive
guy. It's been a good run.
Yeah,
been a good run, Dave Patty. Not really, but
No, I hated seeing you play.
You tried your best, that's for sure.
You
tried your best.
Yeah. And I love the joke that even Scum can say that Dave Patty retired him because it's just too funny. Just saw that fucker. Just chowed him and it was over.
Yeah.
Played him on Fortress and put him in a trap, and he's like, I'm done with this game.
Didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. It is. There is going to come a time where we realize that, like, and the developers probably do too, like, we just got rid of one of the greatest Call of Duty players of all time because our game sucks. Like, that's okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thanks for nothing, Activision.
Yeah. This one came out of nowhere.
I didn't see this.
Yeah, he just
said I'm out.
Yeah, and I mean fullbacks aren't really
Yeah.
a big
Are
thing for a lot
utilized
of
a lot.
offenses, but
He would have been in this offense though.
oh yeah,
With Artie Smith coming in as OC.
oh he's pounding the rock.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So,
Or maybe he realized that he's like, gosh,
I'm not built
I'm
for
not trying to work that much. Get me out.
You don't pay me enough for this, Tomlin.
Facts. I want no part.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for your career, Derek. TJ is the only Watt left.
Yeah.
Crazy
He had a
to
good
think.
run.
Yeah, thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek.
Airbnb is banning hosts from using indoor security cameras in rentals.
Breaking.
starting
Hold on.
April.
Breaking news 2 minutes ago. Young standout safety Cam Curl is signing a 2-year deal worth $13 million with the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
oh shit. Are we still
Breaking.
keeping Johnson the third?
I
I hope so.
haven't seen anything about not
Not keeping him.
keeping him. Yeah.
Signing a
That just
star
popped up.
safety.
That
Okay.
was 2 minutes ago.
Where's he playing at?
He was on the Commanders. He was one of their
Okay.
only players that at least tried.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Oh, I know who you're talking about because when I saw the Commanders play against the Rams, there was one guy in the secondary kind of flying around doing his thing. Cool. I'll take that. So we're bolstering up the defense a little bit more, and passing game can kind of add some more blitz packages. It is going to be exciting. It's a good time. Not a bad reload year for the Rams. I'll take it.
No, yeah. We'll see what happens.
And I mean, if Cooper Cup, because he said in his first workout video, and obviously you do your own hype videos, but he said that he's coming back for a triple crown year. I'm like, bro, if you get triple crown Cooper Cup, and then you get Puka, and then Robinson's doing his thing, and Kyron's rocking it, like, man,
Could be a squad.
yeah,
Could be a squad for sure.
could be fun. But yeah, I mean, it should be pretty common to not have security cameras inside of your home, but
Yeah.
I kind of get it. At the same time, I thought about it. I was like, okay, the bathroom, you definitely can't. But like, if I'm renting out my house and there's a lot of liabilities on the line, like having a camera inside, I get it as far as just trying to keep everything intact. So if you see like someone's breaking crap, you could just be like, okay, I'm definitely calling the police right now because this is just,
Yeah.
you just threw my TV out the window. Like, this is getting crazy.
Yeah.
I
I don't know what the rules are. Like,
don't either. I
I don't
mean,
know the liability.
but
All that
people have
shit.
said they're just gonna switch to like the hidden cameras, which is even worse. Like,
Yeah.
I've always thought about that. The ones where they have them in the bathroom, like, because you could just envision my family going in after like taco night. Like,
Yeah, that's something you don't want to see.
oh no, there are war documentaries you'd rather watch than that.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Fall of Stalingrad than watch that deal. The tape you need to burn. Yeah, that's something. Includes sensitive content. I don't know what this is. It was bowling trick shots. That was sensitive content.
Okay.
Boy, that's Charmin soft. A little extra soft. Geico.
It's alright, he's gonna use the dead wood.
Use the dead one.
That's pretty fire.
Nope.
Curve. That one's pretty good.
Dang.
Has a booklet of trick shots, Randy, and this one, I don't know how, first off, you can hold two bowling balls like that.
Those are two 16-pounders.
You're going to get that 710?
There he is.
Of course he is.
One of the best ever. He's doing.
How do you not like?
Yeah, I don't know.
anything
That guy's
or
got
anything?
some good
Ugh.
hand strength right there.
Yeah. Shout out Barbasol.
Good for that guy.
Yeah. It's the good old days with ESPN. Everything was just kind of easy.
Yeah.
So just in case you're going through Twitter, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to find sensitive content under bowling trick shots.
Bowling trick shots. Yeah, sure.
I don't know who reported this as sensitive, but you need to
Get a life.
But yeah, you see Ari just kind of
Okay, yeah, there's
one-ups.
yeah.
Yeah, because he talked to Marcus Spears and 3 years, 41 million from Swagoo.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, he's gonna get booed like crazy when he goes back to Baltimore.
I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And there's a chance that their offense is not any better in Pittsburgh, so he's just like
Yeah.
pitching a shutout, but they'll still lose like 3-0, and he'll just
Yeah.
be so pissed.
Well, if
That'd be
there's
fun to
one guy
watch.
who's gonna know how Lamar plays, it's him.
Yeah. Well, I think you could just look at the Chiefs tape and be like, okay, that's how.
Yeah.
Japanese game shows are getting pretty good. This one, the idea is you have to serve food on a slanted floor.
Okay.
A pretty elite company here. You know, mom's got absolute. She's ready for the task. Yeah, get there.
Go.
Get there. Get there. Didn't quite. You know.
They got some. They do it different over there. I'll tell you that.
I just saw this one down here. I don't know. There's a rock paper scissors going on. I didn't see this one before, but you like lose your hand.
You won the world title.
Yeah. She go when in doubt rock. Oh yeah, she went rock.
She
For
went
the,
rock. She said, "I'm about to put my fist down." Is what she said.
I didn't know there was all these Japanese game shows. I'm gonna check them out. You gotta be careful. You never know what you're gonna find going through Twitter comments. I mean, it's just you can get it can get absolutely out of control. I mean, if you see a chick like this at the party, you just see she's an idiot. Like I don't need to. If I see you with a taser tasing yourself, like I know.
Parker, let him do it.
Yeah.
I'm scared.
If you
Motherfucker!
Like, how did you think it was gonna end?
Like, what do you think it was gonna do to you? Just tickle you a little bit?
Yeah.
The taser. Thing's ready to ruin your life.
That thing is built to
if it-
stop a 250-pound man running at you.
Yeah, like
Like-
that thing is not playing any games.
No. Yeah. She found out though. Now she doesn't have to ask how powerful.
She found out. That's for sure.
Fuck around, you're gonna find that.
Facts.
Oh man. Yeah. So this is just kind of a. I think Shefty did this after he got fleeced with all the new running back homes. Yeah, you got King Henry over in the flock.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Jones, the Viking. Mixon to the Texans. Zach Moss to the Bengals. So they did get a power runner.
Okay.
Saquon to the Eagles, Jacobs to the Packers, Eckler to the Commanders, but it's like not Eckler. It's
Yeah, it's I don't know. I
Post-prime
don't even know who it is.
Eccles. Pollard, you know. Tony Pollard to the Titans, Swift to the Bears, Singletary to the Giants. Yeah, he's just he's chasing money anywhere at this point. Edwards to the Chargers, and then Gibson to the Patriots. I mean,
Mhm.
he's not going to win. He's just trying to get paid. He pretty much just went from being at a terrible team in Washington to being at a terrible team in New England. So it's just
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah. I hope you're having fun. Good luck on your shitty teams.
This is just going to be a scary sight. I mean, god damn it. Why is he so big? Where do you get humans this large?
Yeah, it's a massive human.
It's not supposed to happen. God damn, he must have been like
It is a
12-pound
massive,
baby beast.
massive human.
Had to be a 12-pounder. Yeah, so I found a video of this is from Thailand. People are strapping 12 Cummins diesel engines on the back of their small boats and racing. These fuckers get up and go.
You guys are getting after it. Jeez. Gosh. What's the point? Why are we going this fast? What do we gain?
I don't know.
What do we gain from doing this? That's my question.
How did you mount an engine this big on something this soft? Like this
Yeah.
wood is not sturdy enough to hold the engine. So I think what's going to happen is they're going to speed up too fast, and at some point the bolts are just going to jiggle out, and now this thing's falling off into the ocean. You're not
Yeah.
stopping it, or whatever the river.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at the cloud right here. I mean, you're not passing smog.
No, you're not passing any smog
That's for
checks.
sure. That's just see how bad it's going. I wish they had one of those, like, you know, the Snapchat filter where it tells you how fast you're going.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been pretty clutch. But I
Yeah.
mean, we got to put our foot
I
down.
mean, I know he's going fast. I don't have to guess about that one. I know what he's doing.
That's insane. Oh man, I'll tell you, man, I find the weirdest shit on Twitter. I mean, this one's kind of okay. It's 50-50 with Nick Saban saying that the NIL changed the game. Like, basically, long story short, players are more worried about getting paid than they are about team environment. And
Yeah, shocker.
I don't really think that's a problem. Like, you're still getting paid what, I think it was like $5 million a year to get everyone to buy into this team atmosphere. Like,
Yeah.
the kid can, wonder, what about me type thing.
Yeah, it just gets weird when it's like when you're asking to get paid and you're not very good, and then you
Right.
ask to get paid somewhere else, or you ask your school to get paid, you go into the portal thinking you're going to get paid somewhere else, and you don't, and now you're a bounce back at a shitty ass school, and you're like, wait, what did I just do with my life? You know, not everyone can get paid, so
Right.
I don't know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I just think it's a little odd that we got this going on in Congress. I think we got bigger
Yeah, what is
shit
Ted
to
Cruz
fry.
doing here?
Ted's kind of in some weird
What's-
shit all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
what's Ted Cruz got to do with NIL?
I mean, the last thing I saw with Ted Cruz, he was just absolutely grilling Zuckerberg on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think we got bigger fish to fry than just Nick Saban. What do you think about the state of college football? Like, Nick Saban, absolute legend, and no offense, and I mean, no disrespect, with all due respect, actually, that's what it is from Talladega Nights. You can say
Mhm.
whatever you want as long as you say with all due respect.
Uh-huh.
I don't give a rat's ass what you get to say on this one.
Yeah.
Like,
This is just the world. This is it now. This is where it was going.
that's like asking someone who is known for tax evasion, what do you think about paying taxes? Like,
Yeah.
clearly you don't. So I'm not gonna, like, you weren't a fan of NIL because you left when it just came in. So clearly it's not your thing. That's fine. But it's just not your thing. It's fine. You get to go golfing, kind of chill, do college game day.
Facts.
I listened to this testimony and it was just like, you left on good terms, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm calling right now. There's going to be sanctions hitting Alabama in the next couple of years.
I don't think there's a such thing as sanctions anymore, honestly.
You don't think so?
I think everyone's just free for all.
Everyone's just fucking
People don't
just
give a
getting
fuck
after it.
anymore.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Respect it. I respect it. Yeah, this is what I was saying, that the Panthers turned down 2 first-round picks and a second for Brian Burns in 2022, and they just traded him for a second and a fifth.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, finessed idiots.
just another move with the Panthers where you're just getting finessed and getting fleeced.
Could have got the
So,
bag.
Could have.
Could have got the bag, and you didn't.
If you think about it, with that 22 team, instead of having Von Miller, you switch it over to Brian Burns so he stays the next year. God damn.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Yeah, would have been nice.
But you're dealing with the Panthers, who are idiots, so
Yeah.
not much you could do.
This is what I was talking about, Darius
Oh,
Williams.
okay.
Good player.
Yeah,
Mark
solid.
said great yet, but he's solid.
He's good enough.
So thank you, Ian. Got a little 3-year deal.
Yeah.
A mock-up of what it would look like, but I think he was already a Ram, if I recall. So
Yeah, it's a place where he won a Super Bowl.
yeah, so I don't know why he said a mock-up of what it like. It's just his.
Yeah,
I think Ian was just typing too fast.
yeah.
He was
This
just trying
guy
to
is
make-
he's been lost. It's like
trying to
4
get
days
back
of
to
just like
smoking meats.
just insanity going on.
Yeah. Ben Dover is an absolute psycho. Said, "What the fuck is wrong with sushi? You pay $40 for some fish, and they deliver it raw, and you have to cook it yourself." Now, on one side, I think you're a despicable human for cooking sushi. On the other side, it could give it a nice little crunch. So,
Yeah. I
might
mean,
be
this
onto
guy's
something.
just a stooge. That's all.
Yeah.
This guy's just
mean,
an idiot.
And I can't tell if we have is that oil in the bottom of the pan, or is, what are we?
Yeah, I think some sort of oil.
I would hope so.
Trying to get a good fry on that thing.
Like a little sear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bend over. Just he's an asshole. So there you go, bud. Moving on. This this comment was too funny. I don't even know who this Harry kid is. Could give a fuck less. Just looks like it looks like a nerd. You know what I mean? And it was just so perfect that Drew Peacock just didn't miss a beat and just I want to stuff you in a locker so bad. Just
Just like old times.
I mean, he looks like he's definitely been stuffed in lockers a couple
Yeah.
times.
for
Once
sure.
or twice, he's been a vet.
He's been bullied just a tad.
Yeah. But Drew just saw this post and was like, I can't let this go. I
gotta light this guy up.
yeah, I gotta let him know. Me personally, I'm putting you in the locker.
Facts.
Davy Jones locker. Yeah. Thank you, Drew. Keep it real. I don't really know what's going on here. I don't know what type of ceremony this is, what we're doing. All the sounds are gone. They're supposed to be sound. Let me unshare my screen and then reshare, you know what I mean? That'll fix it. It says tab to share audio. It's there. Alright, it's not doing it. That's one.
Getting scammed.
I don't know
I don't
why
know
we're
what
just
went wrong.
running by some. I mean, it looks like there's some hot things, and boom.
Yeah, you see with the incense or whatever it's called.
Okay. He's got decked by it. Boom. Oh,
Damn, right in the face.
yeah, it's gonna feel good.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark. I'd
Power
say.
of Christ compels you.
Literally.
Literally, he's here. No question. I don't know what's going on with the sound, but you know what? It saves us from worrying if we're gonna get copyright claims. So
Yeah, facts. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
I swear, I get the weirdest copyright claims when I go to post these episodes. Like it is insane. And they always say the same thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your video.
But here it is.
Yeah, in the future, you try to
Here's how we're
monetize
gonna screw you.
this video. Here's how we're gonna do this. Okay.
Here's how we're gonna scam you.
So if you see any of our videos and they got Barney music behind a video, just know it's not. It's not the real music.
Yeah.
Video. It's just it's what's allowed. And Barney might not be allowed because he did have cocaine in his tail. They
Facts.
might just say that's copyright right there.
Yeah.
Daniil Hunter signed a 2-year deal with the Texans. That's a pretty scary ad for that defense. I mean,
Yeah. Him and Will Anderson flying off the edge.
yeah, it's gonna be pretty scary.
Yeah.
Down in that division. Texans have pretty much put their foot down and said this is going to be our division for the next couple of years, unless the Colts have something to say about it. Which
Yeah,
I don't,
maybe with Richardson.
maybe
Jags
Or-
too. You'd like to think they could get back in the mix.
Oral Footsteps Flacco just comes in and says this is
Yeah, maybe.
my show. Poyer signs with the Dolphins.
Okay, not a bad addition.
No, they kind of gave up half their team to get him in.
Yeah, they've given up a lot.
Wilkins,
I don't know what their
they
plan
let
is.
him go,
Really.
and
Yeah.
he signed. I thought they would try to just franchise tag him and you trade him, but
Yeah.
they just let him walk to the Raiders,
Mhm.
and then Van Ginkel, gets told to kick rocks. So, and then Rhodes got released. I don't
I'm not sure what the plan is here.
know either.
Just saving all the money for Tua.
I
Tua,
mean,
Waddle, and Tyreek. That's what they're just gonna ship out there. That's all they got.
Yep. And in the playoffs, it's gonna do the same thing again. This is so perfect. This is the greatest thing whenever you give an offensive lineman a press conference after getting a big deal. It doesn't get any better than this from the big fella.
How do you wrap your head around that, that level of money, I guess? And, what do you plan on doing with it?
I mean, I have a financial advisor for a reason. I don't know. I may go get a new lawnmower.
Yep.
So I've been looking
Yeah.
Riding?
Yeah, 0 turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Come on.
Obviously, a Z turn. This guy's in a freaking amateur.
You know what they say.
If you're not getting a Z turn, then what are you doing?
But ain't a deer.
As long as you have a big yard,
Come on.
obviously. Like, don't need
Right.
a Z turn for just like
Yeah.
your little patch of grass out front. Like a complete Stooge, but
he's getting a Z turn. He's getting the John Deere Z turn.
Yeah,
like
100%.
we're doing this thing. Yeah, this girl has the key to spring break. Which, first of all, I didn't even know it was spring break. Maybe I'm just getting old, but
Mhm.
it does.
Yeah,
It
spring
just
break
kind of
is
started
just
getting
like,
sunny.
yeah,
So,
I don't, I guess. Sure.
'cause
Just
it's
a spring break.
March, so I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Spring break is just whenever nowadays.
Yeah, pretty much. Visco's got to figure it out.
So tell me, how do y'all start y'all's day?
Morning routine, 2 things you can't live without, 2 things you can't live without, bronzer and cocaine. Wake up, put on bronzer, cocaine, we're good for the day.
Bronzer, then cocaine.
And now I'm a senior in college, and here I am. Yeah, my 2 go-tos, bronzer and cocaine.
And this is the first day of.
There we
All
go.
right.
I'm
Thank
sure
you,
her
lady.
dad saw this and was real pleased. Where the money he sends her is going to bronzer and cocaine.
Bronzer and cocaine.
There you
I would
go.
kind of sit and text her and be like, "That's a lot. I'm sending you a lot of money for just bronzer and cocaine.
Yeah.
Like, let's get a less expensive bronzer. Let's
Yeah,
get a
let's-
cheaper.
Facts.
Let's save some money here, because we're not cutting the coke out. I can tell you from this
Yeah,
video.
well,
That-
she's not for sure.
Yeah, that's not happening. I mean, hey, there you have it. That's
That's
the
spring
routine.
break. That's spring
Yeah.
break for you.
We didn't even get any orange juice in there. That's kind of crazy. Who's not starting their
Facts.
morning with like a little coffee or like we can't get to the debauchery activities till like after kind of a nice little breakfast or something.
Yeah.
What if I want a nice little breakfast burrito and then maybe I do my bronzer and cocaine? Like, what if I just kind of, Apparently not. That's
Guess
different.
not.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 12 hours that you're awake during this. Actually, she probably doesn't sleep the entire spring break, like that whole week. Because if you're taking cocaine in the morning, you're not eating anything. Yeah, it's probably gonna be downhill. Okay. There's probably some other vitamins that get enhanced throughout the day and some alcohol and
Facts.
yeah. Okay. This is so perfect. Skip Bayless he put out probably one of the craziest tweets I've ever seen on Twitter. I mean,
Thank God for that comma.
I can't even say it because if I say it, it's gonna get clipped. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna.
We all see it. We don't need to
Yeah.
say it. We all see.
But Rich Eisen just thanked the comma for its service. And actually, a comma, like you are.
That's good work right there. That's good work.
I think the better one that I should have put too. There was this one from Rich, and then obviously, RG3 didn't miss his reaction to this thing, which was pretty good. So could have had a 2 for there. But yeah, Skip. I mean,
He's got to know. He knows what he's doing there. No way he tweets that not realizing that it would be like that it would be hilarious.
probably he's trying everything he can to get viewers
Yeah,
back.
to get the
Like,
ratings
he's
back.
just that was great.
Thanks for nothing, Skip.
Speaking of a Yinzer that's just gone off the rails with the signings from the Pittsburgh Steelers, nothing better than just get a little pulse check with Jersey Jerry here.
Patrick Queen, Steeler. I mean, this team is going to the Super Bowl. Like, Russ Queen. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
2 guys. You're going to Super Bowl.
I mean, Super Bowl. I mean, it's literally.
Get 2 guys in Super Bowl.
I mean, Super Bowl. I mean, what are we even talking about? Let's just
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Literally Super Bowl. Russ Wilson, Pickens, Fryermuth, Johnson, Najee, Warren, Minka, TJ.
Mind you, Russ last year, I think he was recorded as a quarterback that threw the least to his tight ends. They recorded the least receptions. So
yeah,
I mean, maybe Artie Smith's gonna like look at him dead in the eyes and be like,
Yeah.
throw the damn ball to him. But he didn't throw it to Pitts, so I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
Hey, Cam Hayward, Joey Porter, Patrick Queen. I mean, this is
Joey Porter is. He might have the most pass interference calls I've seen or defensive holding calls in an entire season. That guy, every single play, they make a great play on defense and then just automatic first down. Like it's going to be tough to watch his hopes get crushed, but it's a necessary thing in life.
For sure.
It might be the best roster in football. I'm not joking around when I said that. No bias.
No bias,
my God.
obviously.
I'm gonna come.
Obviously, no bias.
Right. Not at all.
All that is biased, but
That's
okay.
a bunch of horse shit. That it's just. It wouldn't be the Stooge experience if we didn't have a little bit of.
Got to throw a sketch clip in there for sure.
I say we bring him in as an honorary member of the Stooges. I think he could be for the trio. We could expand
100%.
to a trio.
100%.
Could you imagine every single week we just have like 20 minutes to interview Sketch?
Be great.
Sketch, if you see this, we got a spot for you on the Stooge Experience. Bro.
Facts.
A new thing.
It's okay.
Sketch, I don't even pull this up. So it's not okay to piss
It's
in a
okay.
pool.
I pissed in the shower. I pissed in the shower this morning.
Yeah, that's great. It goes down the drain with your soap and your water. If you piss in the pool, you're basically pissing in other people's mouths.
Well, I peed on the glass and then I let it drip down.
In my shower! Say you swear to God. Why would you piss on my shower?
I washed it off with.
No, I don't care.
I
Sketch.
apologize. I won't do it again.
Sketch,
Okay?
I'll sue you, bro.
I'm honest though. That's what you gotta love here. Honesty and trust is why you love me.
No, fuck the high five. You pissed on my shower, dude, actually? On the glass, bro. On the glass? You pissed on
I was stretching.
What? Okay, bro.
I won't do it again.
No, it's the damage is done, bro. I've gotten sent 25 Ice Spice air fresheners. Kimberly,
Jeez.
I'm not putting on Fart Spice, and I'm not
Give
using
it 48 hours and
This
these
kid.
things will be sticky.
this fucking kid.
They will be stuck together.
Dude, Sketch.
Bro.
Oh my gosh, this guy, man.
He
Just
starts
popped.
up.
It just popped up like, just out of nowhere.
I piss in the shower. Well, I piss on the glass.
I pissed on the glass.
Was
What do you
going
mean
for
on the
bank
glass?
shots? Yeah. How did he piss? Why did he piss on the glass?
I'm not really sure what his thought process was on that.
I love how he's trying to find a way to explain it. So the only way he starts with it was the finger up. Just well,
Yeah,
goes for the high five and then clap it off.
I appreciate you, Sketch.
Thank you, Sketch.
They're always giving us a clip.
Oh, Sketch is an absolute
A new thing.
dog. Everything. It's okay. It's okay. Dr. Phil's calling out Fortnite. It's time. Needed to happen.
Hold on, chat. Hey, Fortnite creators, what do I got to do to get my own character? I mean, come on. Eminem's got 3. I got what? 0? I move like a cat.
If I play any
I move
any
like a
video
cat.
game and I lose to Dr. Phil,
Yeah, I'm off.
I'm returning my setup.
I am off.
Yeah, I might never play the game again. Could you imagine there's just a 4 stack of Dr. Phil's just
I
challenging?
could.
That'd be really trolly for Call of Duty. You just got like a clan of the Ducks and then just Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
What's his finishing move? Therapy? Like, how does this thing work?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Thank you, Dr. Phil. I haven't heard from him in a while. Steven Spielberg confirmed that Ready Player 2 is in development. So that'll be cool, you know.
I'm down. I'm down for this.
I'm locked.
Yeah. Give it to me now.
Yeah, I need
I
that.
don't want to wait.
Need it.
Not trying to wait.
Kodak Black. I'm just gonna let him do his thing.
I'm gonna drink some champagne. Y'all gonna join me? Y'all want some champagne or y'all good?
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck with a champagne.
Yeah.
What is champagne?
Uh,
This guy's an alien. He's not from Earth. I'll tell you that much. What is champagne?
It's okay. It's
Thank you,
and
Kodak.
I think the worst part was he said champagne beforehand,
Really?
and then it goes. No.
Oh, like the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy says,
yeah.
"I'm gonna drink some champagne," and
Yeah,
then
so he knows
follows
how
up
it's supposed
with,
to
"I'm
be
gonna drink
said."
some champagne. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Kodak.
Thank you, Kodak.
It's a Kodak moment if I've ever seen one. I don't know if you saw the tweet from Jerry. He was doing some like I think it was called Arches After Dark, and it was basically just a foot rating contest for girls, which still a little odd to me, but you know, whatever. You move.
Yeah.
And I guess there was one girl that left the stage, and he just
He was loving it a little too much.
a little bit, yeah. cannot move the notepad.
Get it together,
'cause-
Jerry.
Have you seen the playback of his 10,000 calorie stream?
No.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It is so bad.
When anybody does those, I don't like watching.
Bro, he throws
Just
up like
too
8
much.
times.
Yeah, I
and he gets
bet.
to a point where he's like telling the chat, like, I'm not afraid to throw up anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah,
I bet. I don't doubt it. I don't know how they prove this one, but a woman is facing a felony charge after she allegedly, good word there, used a gas pump glitch to get $28,000 in free gas for her car.
Glitch.
I mean, $28,000. I'd imagine,
Yeah, I mean, finessed.
Yeah, I don't really know, unless she hacked the system or something. Like,
yeah, that's the only way. She had to have used it like obviously she didn't go to the pump one time and just filled up like
28
10 things of
worth
like
of
giant tubs of
10 drums.
Yeah.
Put on top of the Subaru.
Yeah.
Like one riding passenger, 3 in the back, 2 up top.
Yeah, she
one in
just
the front.
absolutely loaded up.
I don't
think
really
that's
know.
how it
and
went.
Clearly, as a Stooge, I didn't read further past the headline, so
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
just be getting clickbaited.
I don't think there's anything to even read here.
Yeah, good luck. Just good luck. Yeah, Grandma. I don't know what's going on here, because I mean, we just have a little step here. It just get over the threshold. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The only place you can't step is right.
Is right where there is no step.
Right.
Woo! Grammy's first on the boat! Oh my god.
I wonder if she's alive. She's got to be alive.
Woo!
I wonder how deep like the fall is.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to get someone that's pinned between a boat.
It should be.
Let's listen to the impact and see if she's okay.
Grammy's first on the boat! Oh my god.
I think she hit her head on something.
Yeah, maybe.
I think I hear a little bit of a thump.
Oh my god.
Get in!
Yeah, right there. I think she hit her head on the bottom of the boat, so it might be concussed a bit.
Yeah, maybe.
But T's and P's. We don't know
I'm
for
gonna
a fact.
walk onto it first so she knows what she's doing. Okay.
Or walk over and kind of help her. Hey, Grandma, let me.
Hey, big step here, Grandma.
Hey.
If your grandma can't do a big step, maybe she shouldn't go on the boat.
It's probably It's probably a good thing. And I mean, we all look like we're gonna be Stooges on spring break, so we're probably all liquored up. So we're thinking, oh, this is a great idea. Oh shit. Probably, definitely didn't do the bronzer and cocaine today. So
no,
things are not off to a great start. She may have. We don't know. Allegedly. Yeah. Rest. Hope you're okay, Granny. But it might be a little bit of pain. I'm so glad the developers got rid of this. They got rid of the glassless optic, which was not causing any problems, but the Wasp Swarm, I think it's called, is still in rank play, which is.
Yeah, I don't know why they're banning this. Like, just use like I didn't like it, so I just didn't use it. But what does it matter?
I tried it a couple of times and I didn't like it either. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
I wasn't
supposed to
a fan.
the gun doesn't move, but the gun doesn't really move much, anyways.
Yeah,
So-
I just didn't like how it looked and felt. I don't know, but I don't know why. What's the point of banning it? You're just banning everything.
Have you played against the Wasp on any small maps?
No.
Or the Swarm?
Mm-mm.
I don't believe unless you hit all headshots, you can outchow that thing in a
Really?
close range area. Like in any spot of Rio inside, or close range, I don't know what, because the fire rate is unbelievable. Damage is pretty high, and the thing has a 100-round mag.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just shit, Could be. But I feel like that's something we should get out the system there. In case you're wondering what it's like to try to eat with a cow in your house, in case this ever happens to you in the wildlife, the wild cow appears. Goes about as well as you'd think. This big boy back here is Bruce. We're about to see what happens when we try to eat with a cow.
Bruce. No.
Damn it, Bruce.
No.
This guy get in.
No.
This guy get through the door.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna turn and punch that thing in the face as hard as I can.
Why is it inside?
A lot of questions. I hope he doesn't eat any of this. Oh, that's disgusting. Okay. The amount of slobber that's on his hand is disgusting. So this guy's got Instagram videos that I watch where he goes into a cold tub and he's got like a farm area. So he has a hole that he's cut in the fence big enough for Bruce's head to go through. And so he feeds him like all sorts of stuff. Like he's fed him Taco Bell before. He's fed him pizza. Like I'm sure this thing's got the wicked shits. Bruce is just letting that
Bruce
backyard
is
have it.
is not a fan favorite amongst the other cows in the stable, basically.
No. But it goes about as well. I would just get frustrated and punch him. Like, can you back up a tad? You know,
just put him outside.
Yeah, put him outside. Let's not, because you're at that point you're trying to overpower a cow, and I don't.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
No. But hey, it's a funny video. Yeah, so this was before they released him. So they released Mike Williams, and then as of tonight, the Chargers traded Keenan Allen. What did they get? A third, or what did we?
A fourth, I think.
Fourth, jeez,
Fourth or fifth, something
third.
like that.
And in other news, who cares? Debo's changing his number to 1. Still doesn't change the fact that he can't run the route tree.
Yeah.
I don't.
This doesn't do much for me.
Nope.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah, I mean, go. Yeah.
Have these guys made any additions or no? Obviously, they lose Chase Young and they lost Armstead. Isn't Ayuk going too?
Ayuk wants a trade.
Wants a trade, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
With McCaffrey, Kittle,
I don't know what more you can add though. Like you're salary capped out.
Yeah, you like to think.
Stephen A's got to tell us his 1v1 spot.
All right.
At 100 Thieves, which map are you choosing for a 1 versus 1? Nuketown or Rust? This is Call of Duty. Y'all didn't think I knew that, did y'all?
Real ones
Call
say
of Duty,
Rust.
baby. I know this, all right? I'm going to tell you this. Rust.
Okay.
That's what I like.
Baby.
You understand? It just looked like a town that's hardcore, that's ready to handle business, ready to handle things, used to adversity and adverse circumstances, overcoming the odds and stuff like that. This looked like these kids going to some schoolhouse. I like the Rust look. I like that. That's what I'm going with. At 100.
All right, there you go. Even A said it best. There you go. Don't question it.
In other words, it's the NFL's fucked. Patrick Mahomes restructured his contract to create $21.6 million in cap space.
Whatever the last year on his deal is going to be the most insane cap hit of all time. Year like, because he's on like a 10-year deal or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Whatever that last year is they're going to just keep restructuring and just pushing, but eventually, like,
I think they're just pushing most of his salary to a signing bonus. That's really what it means when they say they restructured. So I think the signing bonus he's going to get on his 10th year of the deal is probably going to be upwards to like $90 million.
Yeah.
And that's going to be absolutely insane.
Eventually, he's got to get the bag,
That's probably why they don't have new facility stuff, because the Hunt family's like, dude, I got to pay this guy in like 5 years.
I got to pay you all this. I got to pay everything to this one dude. Like,
yeah, like, and he is my franchise, but Jesus. Yeah, no surprise. The U.S. House officially passed a bill to ban TikTok if Chinese, the owner of Chinese company ByteDance refuses to sell the platform. Yeah, I mean, if you read through the terms and services, you can find out why they don't.
Yeah,
for security, why you wouldn't want that, but yeah, it's not surprising.
It will just end up being another TikTok.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
All right, Commanders, get the oldest roster ever created. Good luck.
This roster would look good in probably like 2014.
Yeah, this would be about 5 years ago.
Oh,
Pretty elite.
Yeah. Just sad to see Bobby Wagner kind of just bouncing around now.
Yeah.
Especially on 1-year deals. That guy's good enough to get
Yeah.
he used to be a defensive stopper, but now he's not. And then to add to Landon Dickerson on his press conference where he said he's going to buy a new lawnmower.
There we go. That's
he had
why.
to show the people this is what he needs a Z-Track. I mean, come on. He's got diamond cuts going on. This is
this is
shit.
flawless.
Oh.
Look at how the cut transfers over to the the
Oh.
road cuts it off, but look at like the middle patch.
Yeah, and it just connects.
It connects on the right, like it goes through the road, and the lines still connect perfectly. I mean, come on,
that's so satisfying to look across. This
good
guy
stuff right there, Landon.
Thank you, Landon. I'm not gonna lie. For a second here, I was looking for another one of these because I'm like, okay, so did he design this to be a ball sack? And so we're just kind of a little Quagmire edition. He didn't do it. Better man. That looks nice.
Oh yeah.
Not bad for an offensive lineman, you know. They say they don't get much, but shit.
Yeah, he's not doing bad at all.
I tell you what, he's chilling. Oh, he's probably got. Is that like a? Okay, he's got a trailer there. Okay, I thought we were looking at a golf cart too. You need a golf cart around a place like this. At least
yeah, probably.
You know, a little Can-Am or something. Just get
Yeah.
around. Yeah, that's beautiful. And then you got a little shrubbery here.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff. Good stuff, Landon. Hope you get the biggest Z-Track they have. Yeah, so this guy's making a Zamboni racing game that goes 10 kilometers per hour as an extended bit. And Bob, just to, thinking as a gentleman, I could see the fellas hammering beers and yelling at the TV to this game. And if I hammer enough beers and you turn this thing on, like
I mean, you're going to be invested. Yeah, facts. You're going to be locked in.
But the boys, we're going to put bets on who's getting around the
Oh
fastest.
yeah, no doubt.
There's going to be parlays going on. So
yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Oh, it officially has 2 speeds. Tortoise and rabbit.
Tortoise and rabbit.
Okay.
Nice.
So,
I mean, this game looks like it still needs a little developing.
Yeah, we need the rest of the, I need the rest of the arena if I'm going to be doing this thing correctly. But it's got the inner makings. I like it. And then
yeah, it's got the bones of something great.
It could cook up. And we got Joe Flacco. Just, a little 8.7 mil, no big deal. 4.5 mil actually. 1-year deal. I mean, you hope he's not going to play for the Colts, but seeing how last year went, probably will.
Need a vet in the building.
I kind of like these proposed rule changes. Colts proposed a change that the coach or official replay can challenge any penalty that has been called. I like that.
Any penalty?
I like that.
I just don't know what, like, we tried it with the PIs. That shit just did not work.
There's some.
Because the way it's written, you'll go back and watch. It's the same thing in the NBA that they do with you get 1 challenge for a foul. Like, any contact they're going to have there, they're going to be like, well, there was a little contact, so we can't overturn it because he did touch him. You're going to be like, bro, okay, why did I just do it? Like, that's why it didn't work with the PIs, because they would just challenge it because they're like, bro, he barely touched him. But then they'll be like, well, he did touch him, and that's what the rule says, so we can't go back on it. It's like, okay, bro, what are we even doing this for?
35-yard gain, first down. Yeah, that one's a little more interesting, but then I do like this one with the Eagles. Submitted a proposal to require game clocks to display tenths of seconds for the final 60 seconds of each half. I think that's pretty crucial.
Yeah.
I mean, we have the technology. Why can't we?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, let's evolve a bit. That'd be a cool rule change. Yeah, and then Sam Howell trade. He'll be slinging the ball. He'll be a good fantasy quarterback. No question.
Yeah, I mean, he was the bane of the Eagles' existence last year. That guy was just throwing it all around the park. Thank God this guy's gone.
Just cooking you guys.
Yeah.
He's out of there. Yeah, this one didn't hold up very well. Desmond Ritter, I'm not leaving until I get a Super Bowl. Well, turns out you are. Yeah, this guy knew in the background. He's like, "Oh Jesus."
Yeah, I mean,
Guy
people
can't
just be
throw.
saying shit. That's the thing.
Yeah. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Damn it. There we go. We'll get back. Here we go. Bruce Kill.
Get a Super Bowl. Like,
yeah.
the guy, did he throw for more than 10 touchdowns last year?
I don't know. How many fumbles
About
did
to
he
find
have
out
on
right
the
now.
1 yard line? It's a big question.
Desmond Ritter stats: 12 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. There you go.
Yeah, that won't really get it
That
done.
isn't gonna do it. Did he even run for one? Did he run for any touchdowns?
Think about how bad those stat lines are, and they
One.
still were at one point leading the division.
He ran for 3 touchdowns.
So accounted for 15.
15, 12
picks.
interceptions. Let me find out how many
Fumbles, yeah.
Yeah.
We might have a clean 15 and 15 off the board here.
Hold on. I gotta find. There we go. Pro Football Reference. Let's see, 12 and 12. Turnovers. Where's fumbles? Show me fumbles. They're not showing me fumbles. I'm gonna have to do some digging.
All right, we'll get back to that. We'll let you keep, kind of doing a little digging. Australian billionaire Clive Palmer plans to build an exact replica of the historic Titanic and aims to set sail in 2027.
What are we doing?
When he said exact replica, my big question is, are we going to include the spot in the hall where the iceberg just absolutely chowed it and just said, go fuck yourself? So
Yeah, are we gonna do what was supposed to happen?
I just don't think the design is destined to work. I mean, we've just seen it. It's just some things you got to scrap.
Is this him or just a Falcon? 12 picks. Yeah. Rushing. He had 6 fumbles. 6.
Jeez.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we had more turnovers than touchdowns. Thank you, Desmond.
Thank you,
For
Desmond.
your Super Bowl.
Not leave until you get a Super Bowl, huh?
Okay.
All right. That's good stuff. I don't know how this makes news, but Dua Lipa fan calls cops after Nicki Minaj fan flies to his house to settle Stan Twitter beef. First of all, if you're flying to someone's house to fight over a celebrity that does not know who you are,
Yeah, and never
you
will.
evaluate things. Second of all,
well, maybe they will now. Jeez.
Like,
it's looking sad.
What? He obviously flew out to Arizona. Tell by the sequoias here.
Yeah.
What? Why? What compelled you to say, nah, Dua Lipa can't do that? This has to be Nicki Minaj.
The beef must have been real, man. The beef must have been real.
I mean, jeez, man. Why don't we have a Sydney Sweeney fan kind of fly in too and just kind of,
a bad idea. Or get Sydney Sweeney in.
It
let her
turns
show up
into
herself.
turns into one of those scenes from Anchorman before they had the anchor fights. So you just got your group
Yeah.
here. So you got the Nicki Minaj fans here, Dua Lipa here, Sydney Sweeney here.
Yeah. They're just everyone
Margaret
locked
Robbie
in.
here.
Back.
Scarlett Johansson's fans come out of the side. Like, just as a general rule of thumb, don't get in a fight over some celebrity. Who gives a shit?
It's never worth it.
They're getting paid. They don't care. They're happy. Yeah. Yeah, so to replace Gabe Davis, the Bills signed Curtis Samuel to a 3-year, $30 million deal. I mean, I feel like they're kind of interchangeable, but I do think Curtis Samuel can do a couple more things as far as with the route tree.
Yeah, and he would play like running back a little too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He can run. He can tote the rock. Yeah, so Bills pick up a new
decent
guy.
move. Yeah, I mean, they're just gonna lose them home, so okay.
Yeah, don't matter.
Like, it doesn't matter who you bring in.
No one else is coming out of the AFC. The only thing that matters is the NFC race. It's who's going to face Mahomes.
Yeah.
So they're going to do that. Eagles have touched base with free agent quarterback Tyler Huntley. since Marcus Mariota said hasta mañana.
Yep.
Hasta luego. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad backup, but
Pro
I mean,
bowler right there somehow.
yeah.
Yeah, he'd be fine. It'd be not like for like obviously, but like it wouldn't be like having Jalen Hurts and like, you know what, the backup's gonna be Flacco. You know, it'll be like at least someone that you always want your backup to be able to run a similar style of offense, which is why they had Mariota.
Yeah. If you bring this guy in, that's pretty good replica
might as well.
for it. Kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, wouldn't be bad if you can get him on the low. Barstool Gambling is reporting that the formalization of a 14-team playoff is expected to come in the next 24 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of expected it if you're going to.
So they're doing that for the following. Yeah, what is it? 2026 is when this will happen.
I have no idea. They didn't.
I think that's what they said. I think that's what I saw. Yeah, 2026.
Oh yeah, the new format. That's 2026.
So it'll be 2 years of this one, of the 12 team, and then we'll go to 14.
Why can't we just go straight to the 14?
They already have shit like for multiple. They probably have so many like
deals signed.
pre-signed like stadium. Like, hey, this is the cycle of the bowl games into each semifinal. Like they probably have all that shit like been signed away for the past 2 years.
Just sign the Pop-Tart Bowl in for this next year for the 16 team.
Yeah,
and we're boom, like bang. He'll gladly he'll go as tribute. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. I'm always down for more football. That's fun. This news kind of hurt me. We were really hyped about that Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection being released.
Yeah, it's I didn't get it. I just waited. Yeah.
Yeah, it has over 1,000 reviews and only 21% are positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10,000 people tried to play it on launch night, and it launched with only 3 servers holding 64 players each.
Yeah.
And sessions crashed once people got in the servers and had.
Yeah, this was the cash grab of the century right here.
Yeah.
Straight finesse.
Yeah, $35 cash grab. Thankfully, I didn't join that one. So.
Yeah, no, I was not involved in this either. So.
Yeah, had a baby. Hey,
I survived.
Good on us. You know,
yeah.
we didn't.
Steering clear.
Yeah, we'll get fleeced by COD. That's okay.
Eventually, yeah. I'm already loaded in for next year.
Yeah, They came out
game.
with the next Black Ops. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go and same cycle. As if things couldn't get worse for the Saints, you get rid of the Reverend.
Jameis
Winston.
R.I.P. He had to go though.
Yeah, he had to. It was a team decision that he had to go though. That was
yeah,
that was so crazy. I still can't believe that was real. Like,
it was
Coach,
insane.
I know you called take a knee, but we did a vote, and everybody said, "Yeah, we're gonna do
it this way."
Yeah, we're actually gonna run a play. Saints are signing Nathan Peterman. I kind of think you'd rather just put Kamara in at quarterback. If that's
How is Peterman still doing the rounds? I thought this guy was done. Where was he last year? I'm about to look him up. Nathan Peterman. Look at the history. Oh, he's on the Bills?
No way.
I think so. Yeah. Bills. Was he back on the Bills? Wait, no. Signed with the Bears.
Makes sense.
Oh, he was with the Bears. On September 20th,
sense.
he was cut and then re-signed for the next. Wait, okay. Demoted to third string before week 4. On October 5th, Peterman was cut for the 3rd time that season, but he was signed to the practice squad. So he was on the practice squad of the Bears from October 9th and on.
Bro,
there you go.
He's just not good.
No.
You're telling me the Saints couldn't have just not signed a quarterback, kept Derek Carr, and gotten a late round pick or a free agent after the draft? Like, come on, man. This was a big signing.
Yeah.
Devin White to the Birds.
Yeah, we just needed a linebacker that could breathe. He hasn't been like, he obviously had an all-pro season. He hasn't been like the greatest linebacker ever, but he's better than what we have.
He's fast too.
Yeah.
He can move still. Yeah, obviously he's not the same caliber like when they won the Super Bowl. He was playing lights out.
Yeah.
But he's still, a great piece to add to that team.
Yeah. He's better than putting Nicholas Morrow out there, that's for sure.
Oh, you can't. I can't watch
We're
that.
playing
ever.
Bradbury at outside linebacker. What are we
Shit.
doing?
Like I'm back at Division 3. I'm like, where's the beef? What are we doing, Coach? Jesus Christ. I'm not really sure what leg. I mean, I think we're doing lunges, but I mean, I can just tell you right now, this extension looks like it's a little too far for what we're trying.
Let's see. Goodness gracious! Don't even play that again.
He might be dead.
She's done for. Yeah, and then this thing landed on her neck.
I'm glad she got the pad there, though. You know?
Yeah, I guess. Hopefully that helps. Shit.
I know you said don't play it again. We're gonna play it again.
Yeah.
Okay, looks good.
I don't think it was actually as bad. I think the shoe just slipped off, so it might not be that bad on the ankle, but
I think
still
the
got
head
slammed on your head.
We're probably concussed for sure.
Yeah,
Because
we're not
even if
doing-
the barbell stopped, her head still slammed into the ground.
Yeah, like you got smashed.
I don't even know. Like I'm thinking, looking at the form here, like maybe we could bring.
Yeah, we could
foot
tighten everything
closer.
up a little bit.
But also like the shoe could.
Yeah, let's make sure our shoe is tied. A lot of things could be tweaked, but you know, hey, this is how you learn.
Yeah, you get concussed. How many times we got to get concussed before we realize, hey, maybe I
Yeah.
shouldn't do all this, or maybe do this with the easy bar.
Sure.
So we're not,
Yeah.
getting all this going on, or do it with dumbbells or kettlebells.
Yeah.
So we don't get whacked in the face. Yeah. Flaming Hot Cheetos, Doritos, and Takis could soon be banned at public schools in California under a new bill. Don't y'all have enough shit to deal with? Like, you've already modified
Doritos
school
away from me?
lunches, Like, yeah, I mean,
Ain't right.
what?
You can't do this to me.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do without my sweet chili?
Yeah,
man?
like
What
come
am
on
I-
now. Spicy
what am I
sweet
supposed to
chili. Like
do? Don't you fucking.
you can't
don't you
fucking
mess
take
with it.
you can't take this away from me. It's all I have.
Spicy nacho cheese. What am I supposed to do?
That's what I'm saying. Like they know better than to be scamming us like this.
I just don't. I know for a fact you got a lot more bigger things you could think about than just,
For
what?
sure.
What's the one thing high schoolers can still eat at a reasonable
Get the
price?
Takis out.
Get it out.
Scam them.
Yeah. Like what? And I swear, if this thing comes out as a bill, and they say, "Well, we're doing it to protect people's to protect your health and all that," like, bro, I'm like, we can take care of ourselves. If you're a big fat slob, don't eat as much.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just reel it in just a little bit.
Yeah, but don't kill the rest of the world because there's one big fat slob that's just eating all this shit up. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah. So it was figured out. Okay. Let's not have this thing pass. This is ridiculous. What next? You're gonna take the sun chips too?
Yeah, probably.
You know what? They're gonna realize Big Fat Stooge is eating sun chips more now. So now we gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, we gotta figure that out.
Twizzlers are next because he's eating that
Sure.
too. Get that out of here. Skittles gone. M&Ms, don't even think about it. Jolly
Don't even-
Ranchers,
yeah.
cop those. Now I'm pissed. Yeah, this is. I don't know what news station this is or who's really talking to them, but this guy's talking to Derrick Henry, asking about if the Dallas Cowboys reached out to him.
I have
George
said
Walker.
Baltimore for you. I've also said Dallas, during
Mad
the trade deadline and then during free agency. And you obviously sign in Baltimore. Did Dallas pick up the phone? Were they involved in the Derrick Henry sweepstakes?
Dallas didn't even not at all. I'm not. I don't really know what's going on over there, and but they weren't to contend. Baltimore was showing the most interest, and somewhere I wanted to be. I was glad that we got it done, but the Cowboys never called at all.
Wow. Never even picked up the phone. Now, were they on your radar as you're going through the process? Or did that surprise you? I'm stunned hearing that the Cowboys never even picked up the phone.
Yeah, of course, because that's why I stay in the off season, and kind of on the back end of my career. That's a great organization, it's been a great opportunity, but I'm thankful that I ended up here in Baltimore, somewhere I wanted to be, somewhere that they wanted me here as well, and like it's a perfect match, and I'm excited. This is an exciting time for me and my family, and just ready to get to work and earn the respect from everybody.
You don't need to work to earn anyone's respect, Derek. Like you are an absolute
You're
unit.
King Henry.
Yeah, I mean, what more do you
Yeah,
like?
that a baby Dallas.
Yeah.
I
You
saw
know,
a
I
thing that
have
said they
said
might be bringing
Baltimore
Zeke back. So there you go. That's what they're doing.
Oh, I can't watch Zeke again. The last thing I saw was him play center and just get absolutely
Get run over.
Oh, just bull rushed.
Yeah.
It was a great snap, though. I'll give him that. It was great
Yeah.
snapping.
Facts.
It passed.
Looking good.
Oh, boy, did it get ugly. Yeah, I didn't know there's a wine called Le Fat Bastard. But
I
I'm
need to get some of this.
Yeah, so what are you sipping on? The Fat Bastard. Like, okay, look, if you don't want to tell me about it, that's fine. Like, La Fat Bastard.
That's it.
Get a
Got a
couple of that
hippo.
bastard
Got a
on you,
hippo on the
son.
front.
Yeah, look at him. He's probably the same hippo that does. I don't even know the name of the song. Lion Sleeps Tonight. I think it's called Lion Sleeps Tonight.
The
You know what
Fat
I'm talking
Bastard
about?
Chardonnay. I'm about to look it up right now. Yeah, it's
Okay.
very reasonable. Le
Okay.
Fat Bastard.
So the Fat Bastard is kind of a ploy.
Excellent on its own. Perfect match with baked salmon, grilled tuna steak, flavorful seafood dishes, white meat, chicken, veal with mushrooms and cheese.
Okay.
This is the Chardonnay version.
Okay. You more of a Chardonnay guy?
I don't know. This is just what it.
Okay, that's what
This is
the Fat Bastard
This is
recommended
where
to
it
you.
took me. Yeah, white wines.
That
Oh,
damn
they got
Fat
red
Bastard.
wines too. They got a Merlot.
Okay. We can work with the Merlot.
Mhm.
You know? I don't know what's going on with the tennis channel here. I don't know what any of this shit's for.
All right. Well, that's
I
it.
don't know what this. I think this is some sort of speaker, but it's got a lot of wires going on. I think there's bees on it, and this absolute unicorn man.
Ain't no helmet, no mask, no fear at all. Just right in there. Look at him go.
This guy Ozzy Osbourne?
Maybe.
Ozzy. What?
It's not the most high-tech solution, but hopefully it'll get the job done.
This has obviously happened before because bro is too casual with this.
Why do bees like the equipment?
Yeah, I don't
What's
know.
going on?
That's a good question.
Why are
Maybe
there
there's
so
like
many
maybe
bees?
there's a frequency or something.
Maybe they like it. Maybe they think it's that Marvin Gaye soundtrack, and they're like, "I'm here for it." Yeah, like I was talking about, Pro Football Focus kind of lost some credibility with me here because I agree with Houston having an A rating. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go with A minus. I can live with that. An A for Washington, I just can't get behind. You got an aging Eckler, an aging Ertz. You signed, who was the running back I said they signed?
Eckler.
I thought they signed someone else too. Shit.
I don't think so.
Okay, so you signed those two. How is that an A grade? Like,
Maybe because they're just so bad.
maybe yeah, you got a point
So
there.
you're like, all right, not
Yeah,
bad.
shit, you're getting better. Minnesota, I don't know how they got an A minus just for getting Jones. I mean, he's good, but A minus for that's
Yeah,
a little
maybe.
crazy.
Maybe it's just the guys they offloaded. They
The
got rid of a
Giants
bunch
got
of the old
fleeced.
guys.
So I don't know how that's an A minus.
Kinda. Well, no, because then they did get Brian Burns though for free cash, basically. They did finesse Tennessee back.
Yes, yeah.
Because they didn't technically get fleeced by the Eagles.
No,
because
just
he was a
walked.
free agent, but they finessed the Panthers, that's for sure.
Carolina.
Those guys got scammed.
And
And then
then
Bucks, I guess re-signing Mike Evans,
Baker.
locking up Baker. Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
You signed Whitehead again. Re-signed him.
Yeah, maybe it's just for the re-signs. Haven't added anything really, but maybe they weren't looking to.
I just think that Pro Football Focus is losing credibility pretty quick here because like this just doesn't.
Yeah.
This doesn't add up. But hey, I'll let JJ Watt take that fight.
Yeah.
This is too funny. I know we've all seen the videos of like, the people protesting in the middle of the street, sitting in front of your car. This guy has a perfect solution. Perfect solution. Not gonna hit him. I'll just
That'll move him. There you go.
boom, out of baby. Out of baby. That's
I wonder, like, what can you do? Can you run? Like, can you start
nudging him a bit.
Surely he moves though, right? If you start just like
If you creep
going.
up slow enough, if you took your foot off the brake and you just rolled forward, it would start to push him to the point where he's gonna want to get up. Like,
Yeah.
because then it's gonna start pushing your tailbone, and then like it'll
Like,
start
it's just one
pushing
guy.
you
He could probably just
forward.
go around this guy. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't seem like there's much resistance,
Like,
right?
what if this guy's not protesting? What if he's just blind?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't know where he is. We could probably just find a way to go around this guy.
But that was more fun.
Yeah, yeah, it was definitely teaching this guy a lesson for sure.
Yeah, like, just don't you have a job? Like, what?
Yeah, you'd like to think.
How do you have time to do this? Jesus, that's funny though. Yeah, on Pi Day, this is pretty crazy. Caleb went on a tear. Caleb Odom. I guess they had a competition to see who can memorize the most digits in pi. You got 103 digits.
That's pretty good.
I hope you got at least 5 points extra credit. Like,
Yeah, something. I remember doing this back in the day, but there was someone in
really?
our class that could go, I feel like we did it in middle school.
Corb's definitely the one that can send this
I
one.
can't remember what in high school. I could do 3.14159
265.
269
There's
265 7 9
9er 8.
I don't know, something like that. I could get like 10 to 12 or something like that. Then I
Take
was
it.
like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, like don't
That's all you're
care
getting
enough.
from me.
Yeah, I
That's it.
don't care enough to do this shit. Like,
I think the
why?
only reason I have it is because
How does this help me in life? It does.
from the second Night at the Museum movie, the Einsteins give him the passcode.
Yeah.
And it's like the 7 or 8 digits of pi. So
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
oh, I got that one. Cool.
Yeah,
Other
easy.
than that, I could give a fuck less. I mean, it's not going to change my life knowing that. And just to finish it off, just showing how cool hockey is. Hockey's just different. Just the refs are different.
Go to the box, please. Go to the box, please. Now. Vancouver penalty, 43, 2-minute minor interference. Go to the
Yes, Dad.
Go to the box. Go to your penalty. Go to your
Get your shitter. Get off my ice.
Go to your little timeout chair.
Yeah. Colorado's getting spanked 3-0. Jeez. That's pretty funny. Go to your box. Go to your box, please. Sorry for cussing. That is too good. And yeah, that'll do it. Another 2-hour episode.
Easy money.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
What we do?
What are some good life lessons? If you have grandma going on a yacht, maybe
Yeah, let's make sure
get
she
across
gets the
first.
step. If you're blind, don't block the road.
Right.
What else? Don't bring your cow into the house. Keep
Okay.
them out in the pasture.
Keep them out in the pasture. Yep.
Don't bring them into your kitchen.
Yeah, don't play with Landon Dickerson about his lawn.
Don't play.
Half fucking Z-track.
Yeah, he'll start showing off.
Yeah. I think the last one we want to leave everyone with is
Don't be the Dallas Cowboys.
there you go.
There you go.
Myself.
Just don't be a cowboy.
Yeah, that's it.
Because no one likes you.
Yeah. And if you didn't realize, folks, we gave you enough time to just, click the subscribe button.
Facts.
hit the bell.
More than enough. Ample time.
You got 2 hours, almost 15 minutes. I mean,
Yeah.
if what do we got to do? Beg you?
This is what we do for you week in, week out.
Yeah, literally twice a week.
About time you do something for us.
Yeah, seriously. You know, start helping back a little bit here. Hopefully we have a good week of COD, and everybody have a good weekend, and we will see you on the next one. All right.
Adios. See ya.